What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, a fantastic afternoon, a fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from currently sunny, but soon to be rainy, Tokyo, Japan, Nihon desu. Folks, I'm live and alive, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic one. This is Imase Night Dancer AI cover. Folks, that's actually me singing. They call me Hasanamiku. Folks, I'm live and alive. It is Thursday, 22nd of June, out here in Japan. We are, of course, a day ahead, as always. And I hope everyone's having a great one. I know I am. I'm finally on day 3, catching up with all of the mental and physical toll that running around this fucking island has put on my body. I'm sick. Oh, fuck. Shit. One second. Fuck. My Uber Eats just got here. Is Japan's heat and humidity the real deal, or is it just a joke? I mean, it's pretty bad. I would say it's like not as bad as Florida. You were spotted in public live cams in Kabukicho? Wait, where? Where? Oh, that's live. Send me a clip. I love that. Like, it's not letting you clip it. No. The link that you sent me is a timestamp, and I don't know how to get to it. Anyway, I might have to run downstairs and grab the fucking... Fuck. Go to the Yukata drugstore, Hasan. They will have what you need. Oh! Yo, look at that. Isn't that like right when we were talking to the Magician 2? Find anytime main character. That's sick. I sound sick because I am a little sick. I forgot I literally fucking bought a goddamn mouse. I don't even need to have this scroll issue right now. I'm actually gonna fucking play this real quick while I go grab my Starbucks, and also my mouse. I don't even know what this shit is, but I'll be back in a second.
Red hat on my head, let the freedom ring. I'm the voice of the silent majority. Making America great, that's my priority. MAGA, MAGA, can you hear the sound? We're building the wall, we're putting America first now. MAGA, MAGA, we're making history. Bringing back the jobs, that's our victory. Fake news, they don't want to see us win, but we're winning anyway, now that's our sin. They try to divide us, but we stand strong. We're the movement. We're where we belong. MAGA, MAGA. MAGA, MAGA. So listen up, all you haters out there. We're making America great. We don't care. We keep on fighting. We'll never give in. MAGA, MAGA, let the winning begin. Red hat on my head, let the freedom ring. I'm the voice of the silent majority. Making America great, that's my priority. MAGA, MAGA, can you hear the sound?
Geldi.
We're building the wall, we're putting America first now. MAGA.
Uyandınız. I thought you went back to sleep. Here, I need another. Yeah, camera's on. So, it doesn't matter, you can't see it. I'm not gonna turn off the camera, go put fucking pants on. That's the most insane set of circumstances I've ever seen. He's on the other side, he's like, I got, in my underwear, give me my food. I had to fucking run downstairs myself to get it because I thought this motherfucker went back to sleep. And I'm telling him, just come put pants on. He's like, no. Why am I forcing people to put on pants? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give you your fucking food, but probably not. I got a new mouse, a wired one. Ne? It's called Logicool because apparently Logitech, it's literally Logitech, but they can't call themselves that because apparently it's fucking, there is already a Logitech in Japan. So, yeah. How crazy is that? Fucking finally, I hope that there is no issue with this goddamn mouse. Is it weird? Is it the same one they use in the Billionaire Submarine? Maybe. Hold on. Let me just fucking wrap this around here. Around the goddamn thing. All right, Rainy Draws a lot. Thank you for the fucking 25 gifted subs. Hold on. We're going to get into everything in a second. Hold on, Murat. I'm going to give you your fucking food. Dickhead. Oh, that's not it. What? What? Each item has a barcode on it? Okay. What if I just ate this right in your fucking face, dude? No, I don't want it. I don't want to eat it. Put pants on and come entertain the stream. Okay, that was somehow an even fuck. That was somehow an even rockier start than yesterday. I don't know how the fuck we did that. I thought yesterday takes the cake on rocky starts because I was like legitimately contemplating death when I went live. So today I thought You know, it can't be worse than that, and somehow it is. Okay, so let's get started. This is part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news, about what's going on in my life, and you guys probably noticed that I'm sick. It's because I've been sleeping 1 hour a day. That's right. I have been sleeping for only 1 hour every night, pretty much. And then running around for 10 hours live, oftentimes, on camera, doing physical stuff, walking around, you know, constantly out and about. It's taking a toll on my immune system, but the way I operate, the way I see it, I'm like, how many fucking, you know, how much time am I gonna have in Japan? Well, not that much, so obviously I need to make the most of it. Anyway, that's the little Logitech Logicool situation. Look at that. This is how they sell it. It's very cheap. Interesting. At least I thought it was interesting. Maybe you guys think it's interesting as well. Be real, you got sick from kissing Austin's rent-a-boyfriend, didn't you? Yeah, that's what happened. Holy fuck, 34 MKD 50s back and juicing out the motherfucking gills again. Yeah, last night I went out. Last night we had a lot of fun. We juiced it up on Will's stream. We had a lot of fun. We did like the punching game. I don't know. Do you guys have highlights? Do you have clips? I feel like it wasn't very good because it kept getting fucked up. Unfortunately. Like it kept getting the app kept crashing. I don't know why, but I had a great time. Okay, I had a great fucking time.
That's my room right there. Been taking coffees out on that deck. Got the natural light. Not too bad.
This is our house. This is where we're staying.
Hi. Oh, it did? Sanji, that comes with it.
What? Was it day?
That club last night
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on claw games, which was fire. I'm definitely addicted. I'm gonna show you guys right now. Yesterday, we got this, which we won. No help whatsoever. And then Will and I challenged one another. I issued a challenge for Will.
Like a regular whack-a-mole.
Wait, why is he saying he's failing? Why is he saying he's failing QTEs? I don't think people understand. The reason why I'm slow is because I'm looking to make sure I'm not hitting the wrong ones. Anyway, and then I won this. Will and I had a challenge. Will and I had a claw challenge where I took out 10,000 yen and I gave him 5,000 yen, and we tried to, you know, claw a figurine. This was the one I chose. Relax time. Relax time. Why is your reaction time so slow? All right, I'll do the previous day story with you. Oh, you like this? Oh, you.
Do you want me to leave?
No,
I don't know why you're being weird about me, like, controlling your stream.
Okay. No, it's just you're picking and choosing, you little bitch.
Yeah, of course I'm not gonna be here for like.
All right. Well, here let me blast off real quick. We'll just get right into it because the updates off stream are basically tied into the updates on stream. So let's just.
It's also kind of funny because your updates off stream are very short, like because we stream 80% of the day.
Yeah. Well, that's always been the case. Day 3 in Japan. Submarine saga continues. Max drama.
What is your call?
Oh shit! Good call.
It was at 8 and it's 8:43 right now.
No, it's at 9. I'm pretty sure, or no, 8:30. Or no. Oh yeah, we got to do that call. YDSA is at 8:30.
And it's 8:43 right now.
No, 8. No, we have an hour.
Oh.
8:30.
That's LA time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we made a plan, and on there, Hasan put down 8 because it's LA time, even though we're in Tokyo time.
What?
In the schedule, you put it down as at
Okay.
8 a.m., not 8 a.m. 8 p.m. What do you go? Los Angeles time. Wait, it's not 8 p.m.
What are you saying?
I don't know, dude.
The fuck? What are you talking about, brother? Okay, listen, we're both fucked up right now. Okay, people don't understand. It's 8:30 p.m. Eastern, so it's 5:30.
Yeah.
It's 5:30 p.m. LA time. But here's the reality. Okay,
The world is flat, and time zones are a
fucking fake.
construct.
It's made up. And also, I am fucked up. Okay, I'll just come out of the gates swinging, and I'll say it. Okay, I'm fucked up. We drank a lot last night. We've been working hard, playing hard. I mean, quite literally, an example of working hard and playing hard is this.
Dude, you went to an arcade. Like, and got calluses. You are so used to not working that you got calluses at a fucking arcade.
I have calluses all the time. It got stuck on my ring. I slammed the fucking drum so hard that, like, yeah, at the arcade, my ring cut my fucking finger, and it's like a little infected. It's fucked up.
Wait, is it really?
Yeah.
Here, let me see if I...
Look,
I don't see the infection. But
it's not infected. I don't know if it's fully infected. This morning it was a little bit, and then I took a shower, and it went away. Anyway, yeah, we did the taiko drums. We did. Murat needs to chill before he gets a kick offer. True, dude. So, for the record, I will be joining the YDSA hot labor summer. No, he left to get me like medicine, most likely. A wild scar appears. Question, Big Haas, is March alive? Dude, I don't fucking know. He doesn't hang out with us. He doesn't hang out with us off camera. He doesn't even hang out with us fucking on camera. He's just doing his own thing. What happened? Did you find something?
I was looking for an antibiotic ointment, but
I'm
don't
fine,
have
yeah.
anything. I'm gonna give you some.
Does your shirt say Hitler? Yeah, spent a little time Hitler on the mountain. Why would it say? Actually, that would make sense for Japan, because.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, I'll look at that in a second. Let me just do the blast off tweet real quick. Day 3 in Japan, joining the YDSA hot labor summer call in an hour. Submarine saga continues. Max drama. Going to a maid cafe in maid costumes. Later. Get in now.
We already have the wigs ready.
Dude,
Hasan's gonna Where this one or this one? What do you think?
Uh,
You want the super long blonde hair? Or
I don't want any of those, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Cause like it's so fucking hot. It's so hot. I don't want to touch any of it.
Actually, it's super nice outside right now.
It's a little bit chill.
Overcast and chilly.
Yeah, you want to open these doors actually? Ah, fuck. Maybe we shouldn't.
Because you're gonna be, you know.
No, I'm scared of the fucking murder hornets, dude.
The murder hornets,
No.
bro.
You haven't seen this motherfucker.
No, but I did hear you screaming about it yesterday.
Bro, it's like this big. It's like at
It's
first.
bigger than the dogs we saw yesterday.
Yeah, I thought it was a fucking hummingbird at first. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? It looked like a red bullet,
Like a green hornet.
like a 50 cal bullet. Oh, you can actually see the. I guess you can see the fucking stairs from here on camera.
Okay, good, because
What's good, King?
Yo, man. Yo, my cosine.
Dude, we had a fucking night, okay? First of all, obviously you guys saw, we did the claw games. I won one of the claw games. Will won the other one. That was a lot of fun. We went and spent an insane amount of time trying to get this fucking asshole shoes, which actually was incredibly valuable.
bro,
my mom,
I'm walking on pillows right now. It's great.
my mom probably hasn't seen it yet, but when she realized that Will spent 2 hours of his fucking broadcast trying to purchase Murat new shoes, and we got him fucking new socks, like, this is revolutionary, game-changing activity. Will 100% became Billy Ichiban yesterday
Billy Ichiban!
by getting this sick fuck finally to wear new shoes. You guys don't understand. Bring your old shoes. No, bring him. Bring him right now.
No, seriously, we're not doing that.
He's embarrassed by it, which you should be.
Yeah, but like,
No,
I wore the new shoes out.
Bro,
No, wait, the most baffling
his
thing.
shoes are like Oliver Twist style. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, sir, I've got no monies. These are my
Dude, we
shoes.
walked like 20,000 steps. I wanted to be comfortable. Like,
Dude, the craziest thing in the entire situation, though,
You
is
want
when
Clover?
the store owner asked you your shoe size, and you looked at him blankly and went,
No, first he went, I don't know, around 10.
it is.
And we were like, how do you not know? Like, we were shocked. And then he proceeded to look down, and like, because his shoes are so fucking worn out, not even take his shoe off, just and like pulled to the side and was able to fucking see what size shoe he's wearing. When we said, how do you not know what size shoe you're wearing? Like, hey, when's the last time you bought fucking shoes?
So the part of the
he
story-
looked at us and he was like, oh, I don't know. He acted like we were weird.
Okay, two things you're missing. One, you didn't catch the part where I looked at the tongue, but it was so worn out I couldn't tell the size.
Yeah,
And
then you
two-
proceed to finger the side of it so you can like try to find what size it was.
And also, two, I know what my shoe size is. It just varies depending on the type of shoe. Like, I feel like I'm comfortable in some and not comfortable in others for the same size. So I was trying to like gauge.
Dude,
the
look,
range.
every autistic STEM learner in the chat is like, that's so valid. I don't understand. What are you
Bro,
talking about?
we're not sneakerheads, all right? Like, I'm sure there's a lot out there,
every-
but we're not.
the distance between a sneakerhead and not knowing what size shoes you wear is enormous. It is absolutely enormous.
like here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. It like you can know what your shoe size is and not actually have like, I don't know, like not actually purchase a new shoe every week. No one is saying that you need to do one of those things. You know what I mean? It's just,
Bro, I also don't purchase like clothes online because I don't assume they're gonna fit. Well, I assume
same.
they're not gonna fit.
I get that, but
Like-
shoes are different because like this.
Okay, well, I knew the range. I gave you a number plus or minus 0.5 is where my head was coming
shoes are
from.
different because it's not like medium, large, extra large, large.
Well, no, they have
There's, like-
wide and narrow, and like they have like long ones. They have
there's,
short
like,
ones.
13
The first one I wore, you were like, oh yeah, it's too tight, don't buy it.
long one.
There's
They did not have long ones.
yeah, they do. The difference is it's not large,
Can
extra
you
large.
imagine going into a shoe store and going, hey, I need a long one?
Can I get a long boy, please?
Sir, you have to leave.
So that was fucking hilarious.
I wanted like some dripping like kicks though. I wanted ones that are like, oh my god, he's got the Yeezy high top 7538s. Like, oh wow, I can't believe he got those.
Well, we finally found you the boosts, and then you said
we
because
got
they
them
were
boosts.
white, you would destroy them, and you were trying to reduce, reuse, recycle.
I mean, dude, look. I'm not,
Bro,
I'm not all that different.
The problem is they're white shoes. They're gonna turn into yellow shoes soon, and then you're gonna be like, oh my god, Murat, you're so disgusting. But if they're black shoes, they're gonna stay like a hint of black and not look weird.
Dude, how are you like?
My favorite Murat.
I don't know
All
how.
it takes is one puddle. It's raining. It's raining today.
Murat literally saved me from having more autism by having all of the autism. Okay, like I have a touch of it, but like what he's describing right now,
It's gonna rain today.
who cares?
You want me to wear white shoes?
No,
that are-
you got other shoes too, motherfucker. Who cares? And also, like,
Actually, all of my shoes are white.
we'll
Except
get
the one- the-
we'll get
the-
you new shoes.
the
We'll get you new
Stan
shoes.
Oh hell yeah, dude! No, I don't have any other shoes other than white shoes. I need new shoes.
Like,
No, wait, we gotta talk about the best Murat moment that we haven't touched on at all. Yesterday, he mentioned he wanted to go to the podcast, which Hasan and I were a little baffled by because we're like, oh yeah, it's just work.
oh
And
yeah.
we go to the
He like wants to be involved in everything we do, which is fine.
Oh my
obviously.
god, what a terrible
But-
person!
No, it's not
no.
bad.
The
Dude,
funny
Mouse
thing
is
is,
still a movie.
the funny thing is, during the podcast,
What do you mean?
you fell asleep face down
Turn it off.
in the room that we were broadcasting in.
He was sitting in the corner while we were having like the conversation, and I saw him nodding off like a fucking heroin addict. Okay. Finally, he caught himself and was like, I should probably go to the other room. And he fucking sat down on the bed and fell asleep face down on Austin's bed.
It's a bed in a.
Why are you?
hotel
Stop
room.
yelling. It's fine. I'm just saying, you didn't have to come. You could have just slept in your own bed.
No, I wouldn't have been able to fall asleep here.
But
I needed the soothing voice of Fear and.
Dude, what a backhanded compliment.
so he
You guys
came with
put
us.
me to sleep right
And then
away.
afterwards, we're like, all right, we're late. We need to go directly to meet up with these girls that are locals here, Rhyme specifically, and her friends. They're going to take us to different parts of Japan. They have a bunch of like cool ass experiences lined up, and we have to go meet up with them, right?
Oh, in the cab.
And then Murat's like, okay, I'll come, and we were like, Murat, like.
Okay, first of all, me coming was definitely the right choice.
Yeah.
Like, what was I gonna do? Sit at home while you guys?
No,
fucking
I know.
party?
No, for sure. It's just that like I tried to describe to you, like, if you're tired, you can go home, do your own thing, and then we can link up later. Murat's like, no, I'm coming, and then he proceeded to fall asleep in the cab.
Okay, but then did I rally or did I not?
You did rally.
rallied.
You did rally at the end, but it was really funny when you were trying to be like, no, I'm totally fine. And then you like tried to describe to us a thing and fell asleep midway through the sentence. You remember? Where he was like, yeah, no, I will be able to do the...
Okay, what I was saying was I'm gonna go buy a Red Bull from the store, but then I forgot the name. I still don't remember that. I always want to say Albertsons, even though it's Lawson's. It is Lawson's, right? Yeah.
It's Lawson's, which does kind of look like that was his logo, and Family Mart.
Yeah, so like I was trying to remember the name, but I was so tired that I couldn't like make it out. I did buy a Red Bull and it was great.
Yeah, he was just fucking. He was just like. Nah. So then we go to the Gold Bar, okay, at the Edition, and
Drag show.
it was like a drag party for Pride, which was cool. A lot of gaijin.
There was like,
a lot of gaijin.
but there was like angel guys, like they were like dressed up as. What would they dress up as?
They were drag queens.
No, I realized they were drag queens. That's
I don't know. I mean, some of the,
They were like Mecca drag queens.
oh yeah, they were. You're
yeah,
right. Like they were Gundams.
Yeah, Gundams.
Anyway,
Was it Gundam?
so
or
Gundam.
Gundam.
So
Like golden Gundams.
we drank a lot. needless to say. We drank a lot. And they described to us what some of our options are. One of the ladies that we met was a Japanese calligraphy artist.
Yep.
And she's fucking dope. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, she also works for a private sake bar. We might go there as well.
I didn't hear that.
Like, yeah, this is a private sake members club. And because she's like the manager there, she said we could potentially go there and film. And then another thing, she said that we could do not kendo, but samurai sword fighting. Like actual
with real swords?
With like we can do like a showing, potentially a private showing. So I'm trying to figure all that stuff out. I think it'll be great. Like we got a lot of fun stuff. I just want to touch a Nippon style. Anyway.
All right, we gotta talk about my favorite moment of the night.
Oh, the cab?
Yeah.
That was great. You didn't even mention he was there, by the way.
Tarek was there.
Oh, I didn't even get to that. Oh yes. Oh my God.
Wait.
Oh my God.
Wait, so we're going to our first destination after Gulbar.
Let me set the scene before you explain that first of all. Okay, because that's a great story. So these girls are all they all are like models, artists, you know, they're very cool, okay? And we objectively are not. Like we used to be cool back in the day, but we definitely are not cool, okay? We're just like sitting there, you know, like we're sitting there talking to each other about like dumb shit, having fun. Tara came in wearing fucking shorts and like a button-up polo shirt. I'm trying to describe to a Japanese calligraphy artist what an esport is and what Tarek does. And I, of course, as always, I have to, you know, be the big bro and be like, that's my man. He won a major. That's a major winner. He's a CSGO major winner. There's a gold medalist, Olympic esport athlete. And these ladies have no fucking clue what any of this means. And they're thinking progressively that we are just the biggest losers.
No, but you know what's really funny? In the United States, they would have just completely zoned us out.
You're right. They were very kind.
But in Japan, I think there's like a forced decency where they had to like at least pretend to be interested. Hasan mentioned that Tarek had won a major no less than 30 times.
Oh, for sure.
No less.
I kept yelling about it. I was like, that's a North American hero. He won a CSGO major. You don't understand. Like, I was the meme of the guy that, like, is talking into the ear of the lady, like, super closely. I was doing that. Like, you don't get it. He's a fucking CSGO major winner. He's out here. He's pulling 90K a fucking day.
90? He was doing, like, 130 yesterday.
Yeah, he's pulling 130K a fucking day. Live concurrent viewers. You don't get it. This shit is popping.
So, here's the best. This is my favorite part of the entire night. Yeah. So we're going from Gold Bar to the first like after spot, and
we separate to two different cabs.
Yeah, we're a little trash. So Tarek and I go with two of the models, and we're in another car, and we're having like a really good free flowing conversation, and there's like a moment of silence in the conversation. The conversation reaches a natural stopping point, and Tarek just goes, "So you girls play Fortnite?" And I fucking lost it. Like I couldn't compose myself to do anything. I like crumpled.
Dude, it was so awesome.
It was awesome.
Partially because they're like very polite and they wanted to show us the town. Partially because they wanted
to,
I think partially because they wanted to like impress us because we're from Los Angeles, you know what I mean? And like I guess Tokyo is like a cultural hub, but isn't necessarily as like crazy as Los Angeles, you know what I mean? Like America. That like they wanted to impress us, so they wanted to keep taking us to these places. And let me tell you something, okay? Japanese bars are, you know, when you can go to a normal bar, it's like
I'm gonna go to Family Mart. You boys want anything?
I'll come with you if you give me.
Yeah, go with them. Can you get me a shit ton of bosbraku and fire? the 2 small cans, the gold one and the black one. Thank you. All right. LA is dog shit in comparison to Tokyo. I agree, but LA nightlife is like, I think, probably better. Probably better than Tokyo nightlife, I suspect. And they were basically they wanted to really like show us how impressive their nightlife is, but Tokyo nightlife on a Wednesday night is just a cigarette smoking competition. Okay, it's just competitive cigarette smoking. You go in to these tiny ass fucking bars, okay, and the bar is like Brakka, like it has like an American name that doesn't make any sense whatsoever, okay? And they're just chain smoking cigarettes competitively inside the bar. And you just sit there and you drink incredibly cheap alcohol. It's super affordable, okay? And you're just sitting there and chain smoking cigarettes. It's crazy. It's wild. You competed? No, I did not. But like, if you're in a tiny ass Japanese bar engaging in the art of competitive chain smoking, you basically are a part of the chain smoking process. Cause like, I feel like I probably smoked a pack yesterday. Like, listen to my fucking, they're going dart for dart. Oh yeah. They're doing back-to-back darts too. Yeah, you guys saw my fucking post yesterday, I think. We said smoking, okay. But yeah, I mean, listen, we drank a lot. There's no two ways around it. We drank a lot. I had three Family Mart Sandos on the way home. And then I fucking passed out. Hasan, please put the main outfit on for the YDSA call. I can't. I don't have it yet. You need to hit up the Jordan store in Toga? I have. Hold on. No wonder you all sound like you slept under an erupting volcano last night. Yeah. So, try strong zeros, they'll fuck you up. Okay. What was I gonna say? We haven't had the fruffy pancake yesterday. Is it just me or has he lost weight? I have, but I'm probably gaining weight in Japan. Honestly, like that's probably the case. Let's be real. But new seed word just dropped. Do not say the C word. What's that? Top of the hour commercial? Is that the C word? Because that's the C word you should be occupied with. Oh, Elon, sis. Well, we'll be talking about that as well. Obviously, I'm going to go through some of the things that I did. Elon has decided sis is a slur now. YDSA call. Rare Elon W. Agreed. Sis is a slur. As a fellow big boy, what's your secret to looking fit? Don't go to Japan and eat less. That's my secret. Apparently, I'm not fit enough for some, though, which is a little bit of drama, which I will be getting to. But like I said, if you want an uninterrupted broadcast experience, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime. Yeah, DrDisRespect wasn't calling me a fat phony, like a big fat phony. He was calling me fat, it turns out. Which is really weird because, like, objectively speaking, as much body dysmorphia as I have, like, most people will look at him and go, what? Like, they would look at him and go, what are you saying, bro? Like, I have body dysmorphia. I am insecure, but and I have gained a lot of weight during COVID, but I have worked for 2 years now to do recomp, and I feel like it's been so successful that even I am like, okay, thanks. DrDisRespect got dad bod compared to you, bro. No, he's probably in better shape than me. I said that already before. I mean, I don't really give a shit though, but play the clip though. He's so butthurt. Yeah. I heard he was fucking crying. I mean, I want to do like fun shit though. I don't really give a fuck about DrDisRespect crying about me. He is a 45-year-old man. I don't know why the fuck he's like still doing cosplay and also crying about a joke that everyone has made. He needs to, nut up or shut up. You know what I mean? Fucking, dude, log off, dude. Fucking log off. Is it that bad? Is it that hard for you? You're gonna cry? Is that what you're gonna do? DrDisRespect, you're gonna cry more? He's fat. Is that what you're gonna do? You're 45 years old, you got children. Okay? It's a joke that every single motherfucker on the internet has made 1,000,000 times over. Okay? Him in the bio. Cry a little bit more, a little piss baby. You gonna wet your diaper? Huh? 55-year-old man with a fucking wife he cheated on and children. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, Jesus. Dr. Piss Inspect. He's going to get mad at that too. Like, it's like the 2-time cheated on his wife joke is such a fucking meta joke. So it's almost cringe to even bring it up. But now he's like unironically resurfacing it and having like a Streisand effect on the whole like DrDisRespect cheated on his wife situation. Like no one, if he just like let it go, absolutely zero motherfuckers would have given a shit. And now he's just like crying about it on the timeline endlessly. So now everyone's like, wait, DrDisRespect cheated on his wife? Like, why are you resurfacing it? You're literally 67 years old. But yeah, I wonder if he'll get mad at me for saying Dr. Piss Inspect next. You know what I mean? I filmed in a bathroom. Made some stupid fucking mistakes. But yeah, here he can't let it go. I don't know why. I don't know why he can't let it go, but it's really weird. I think in a lot of situations, here, I'll show you the fucking clip and we'll do that. We'll do the fucking drama real quick and then we'll move on from it. I think a lot of people online think that if you like shit on someone like me, people will forget that you're like a bad person or you've done something bad. Like you've made stupid fucking mistakes, right? But no, like you've been a content creator for much longer than me. It's like Trainwrecks keeps forgetting that. You know what I mean? Trainwrecks keeps forgetting that. DrDisRespect keeps forgetting that. Whenever these guys like try to pull the fucking fuck Hasan parachute, it doesn't work. Because, dog, you have more haters than I do. You know what I mean? What the fuck? And way more publicly. Like, my haters hate me because of my politics. So, do you think it's the joke or because you're the one who told it? Doesn't seem like there's a way out of totally... It doesn't seem like a way out there totally out of bounds jab. Yeah, no, it's because... I think it's because, yeah, I'm a good villain for him. But what he didn't realize is that, like, most people are going to fucking clown on him because he looks like a baby in the situation. Like, look, this is what he said. Hold on, where is it?
I got no... My favorite content creator is Hasan. Even though he's fat and he's got weird looking structure of shoulders and he's unathletic. But he's really...
Dude, this is such a... This is literally like a elbows too pointy. She's a fucking 4 meme. You know what I mean? But like the male on male version of that. King. Out here, we bring each other up, okay? Fellas, this is a broadcast for the fucking boys, okay? We will not be sitting here and tolerating this kind of weird slander about men's bodies from a 67-year-old man, okay?
Of shoulders and he's unathletic.
I think my man's a little bit jelly beans that I am like probably twice his width, you know? Because he's like, his shoulders, he's fat. I promise, guys, he's really fat. You wouldn't dare say that shit to me in land, dude. It's even funnier when you see his chat. The Normans have no idea what he's talking about. Yeah, like it's like fucking divorced dads and like cops and shit that are watching DrDisRespect play Call of Duty. They're like, I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. Yeah, you're right, brother. He is fat. This Hasan guy. I bet he's fucking fat. You're right. And it's like the dude watching is just so rotund and so oblivious. He's like, yeah, you're right. Anyway, let's keep going.
When he's really fat.
I want to run this part back.
Fat and he's got weird looking structure of shoulders and he's unathletic. When he's really fat. He's my favorite content creator. I got nothing going on. I'm so depressed. I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm critical of everything except myself. I got he, him in my bio,
Okay, the bit goes on for a little bit too long, but I don't know why. It's weird because like, I mean, I get why a lot of people like him. I get why a lot of people watch him. Like, obviously, we are very far apart on politics. I would go so far as to say the same exact thing about Nick Merckx as well. But there's something very funny about the way he operates. I don't know what it is. Like when he like says all of these things, I think it's really funny. I almost want to keep continuing the beef with him because he's just so goofy. Like, dog, you're 67 years old with like children. You're about to have grandchildren. What are you doing? But yeah, he's a great entertainer. I don't agree with him ideologically, but he's a great watch. Yeah, I get it. Like, I know. Nick Works revealed you said that on Doc's wedding anniversary and made it 100 times funnier. Yeah, that part of the saga was really funny. It's just like the reason I think he's like pulling the fucking fuck Hasan parachute is because like they think that there's a tap there, you know what I mean? There's like an endless supply of content that you can get out of it. But like the more you fucking cry about stuff like this, the worse it's gonna look for you because people are gonna look at that and go, dude, what the fuck are you doing? And then he hit the he, him in the bio part. Yeah, we got the Purikura drop from Japan yesterday. If you want to see that, it's so weird. McCarthy has lost control of the House floor.
On this vote.
Oh God. Asmongold came to my defense. By the way. I'm critical of everything except myself is the only funny bit. The left can sometimes be guilty of that. Another Asmongold W on this, by the way. Saw that. Let me see what.
I mean, is it mean for Hasan to say that? Like, yeah, for sure it's mean to say that. But like, I mean, Doc made a really bad decision. And he cheated on his fucking wife. Hasan is not obligated to be nice to DrDisRespect.
Yeah.
Am I crazy? Like, I mean, we joked about the doc cheating all the time. They joke about that shit constantly. Everybody's gonna go and act like Hasan did that, and now he's the worst guy ever. Holy shit,
dude! I love how quickly and how like mathematically he eviscerated the entire argument. Like he's like, what are we doing? Like, what are you fucking nuts? Like, did you forget what platform we're on? Like, Hasan invented making fun of Doc cheating on his wife. Like, there are so many angles that is hilarious about this because, like, I'm imagining a guy who does, like, security for a mall, who watches DrDisRespect at night, you know, to unwind or whatever, just shaking his, like, little potato fingers at me, his stubby little fucking potato hands, where the ring is like exploding his fucking hands a little bit, going, I'm more mad about this Hasan guy saying the DrDisRespect shit instead of like DrDisRespect cheating on his wife. That's fine. The cheating scandal predates you streaming? Yeah, exactly. Also, didn't you just read a message from chat? I did, but I'll own it. I put my face on it. Even though I read it from a chat, I think it's cowardly to say, oh, I just read it from the chat. That's why I didn't actually clarify or you know, explain to people that like it wasn't my joke. Like I don't really care. I wanted to stand by it, and that's precisely why I was like, no, I'll take the heat. Yeah, I read it, and I'll own it because I don't think it's bad.
yeah, it's just not that big of a deal. You tell him to talk shit about another person's wife. I mean, he didn't talk shit about his wife. He talked shit about how he treated his wife. I think that's very different. Personally, I would say that's different.
Yeah, look, they're still trying to debate him in the chat at that point. There's motherfuckers like, well, he talked shit about DrDisRespect's wife. I never did. No, I never did that. And I love that he just very confidently goes, no. By the way, we can hear you, I think, because the noise gate's not great. Just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, just so you are aware, you know? Oh, they can't hear him. Never mind. Whoa. Oh, God, I was worried that you were going to cut off my... I think the doc is just teasing you. I partially think the doc is teasing me as well. I think, but I don't know. At first, I thought he was like... I don't know. I'm going back and forth on it. I don't know if he's like having fun with it because it is kind of his persona. And if that's the case, then that's great. I love it. There's something very appealing about, you know, the way he carries himself. I think it's like he's a great entertainer. Totally understand why people like him. Totally understand why people watch him. So on that front, I guess, you know, maybe it's a bit of both. I can't tell. It all makes sense. Oh, for the record, dude, that's awesome. Yeah. What was I gonna say? He follows End Wokeness, the account that's like, randomly taking photos of people's children and being like, these children look kind of gay. Why is that allowed? And then like, it's got like 100,000 likes, and I'm sitting there looking at this like, why is this politics? What are you doing? Like, Elon Musk's Twitter is so insane that like, there's accounts like End Wokeness on the fucking platform now that get like 700,000 likes for being like, black people sure are genetically violent, huh? And then everyone's like, dude, this is the greatest information I've ever heard in my entire life. Like, click, retweet. Like, they do race science on there, which, whatever. I don't give a fuck about follow policing. That shit's pretty funny. But yeah, dude, yeah. Which, by the way, is this is objectively the worst graph on the fucking planet. And they did it in the worst way possible. I've addressed it before. I've addressed the information, the data on this before. But anyway, what are we doing? What are we doing? They're trying to cis my gender. I'm fucking trailing away. I wanted to finish this goddamn Asmongold clip. I couldn't even fucking do that.
Yeah, it's just not that big of a deal. You tell him to talk shit about another person's wife? I mean, he didn't talk shit about his wife. He talked shit about how he treated his wife. I think that's very different, personally.
Yeah, why would I talk shit about Dr. Disrespect's wife? I don't know anything about her. Other than literally what Dr. Disrespect has done to her. So,
that's different. And I also don't think that Hasan like really was like looking at a clock and he was like, "Oh shit, it's their anniversary. Like, let's."
It's such a good take. Like, why would I know that? Like, why would I know that it's Dr. Disrespect's anniversary with his wife? Like, people shaking their fist online. People who claim like you wouldn't survive in a Call of Duty lobby, shaking their fists online going, not on his anniversary. The fuck? Bro got a crit on accident? Yeah, literally. On the anniversary with his wife that he cheated on, for the record. Nick said he texted you after lol. Did you reply? He unfollowed me before I could. I at that point, my interest in the situation was not about Dr. Disrespect at all. Cause like, I was just trying to get a better assessment of where he's coming from and also trying to like, get him to not say these things. You know what I mean? I was like, what are you doing? So I didn't really give a shit about the Dr. Disrespect thing, but he's right. Nick Merckx did DM me like the same thing he said on stream where, what did he fucking DM me? I mean, it was pretty funny. I got to do the YDSA call right now, which is a hilarious way to jump from drama to like something serious that I think is important. But let me delete this. What was the last? Yeah, I will say this. Nick Merckx was not lying. He said, what you said about Doc was fucked up. It's dude's anniversary with his wife. At 7 a.m. I don't know why. I just, it's pretty funny to think that like I would know that or care about it at all. But let me see. I'm gonna text Alex real quick. Hold on, launch call. Yeah, we're doing Red Hot Summer. Hold on. Red Hot Labor Summer. Did you respond to him? No, I did not, because I don't give a fuck about Dr. Disrespect's anniversary, dog. Like, at that point I was like, yeah, I don't fucking care. Like, and I didn't see it at the time anyway. So I was like, okay, this is unserious. I didn't realize that he would like actually get that upset. Like, you know, I did a 9/11 on DrDisRespect. Here's a piece of shit.
And just a little thing, don't come to school tomorrow. It's Pride Day, and I'm not about that shit. What? What?
Me.
Or just say Milana.
I don't know, because you usually say stuff like that.
What?
Don't come to school tomorrow.
What? I hated Pride
I
Day.
thought you were gonna say something else.
Dude, Pride Day has a different meaning now.
Oh no! What? I didn't mean it like that.
I know you didn't.
I meant like we were the Springboro Panthers.
It has a different meaning.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
Wow, another fighter has entered the ring. What did it used to mean? I think in American schools, someone in the chat was saying Pride Day used to mean mascot day or something. Is that like school pride day? Back in my day, they used to call it school pride. Now you gotta be proud of being gay. Stop, dude. What up, Seer? Seer, Japan is the most seer country on the planet, by the way. It's so you here. All the clothes would fit you. I don't know why the fuck you're not like out here doing Yakuza style activity all the time. Guys, please stop debating the intricacies of DrDisRespect's relationship in my chat. It's not that serious. Like, what are you doing? My pronouns are two wives. Oh, that's awesome. I hate when my debate gets seen by the streamer. Yeah. I love when people are trying to have like an actual debate in the motherfucking chat while the stream is going on, as though I'm not mercilessly looking at chat. You know what I mean? Like, I will ruthlessly pick your shit apart. Comrade Lamb made a meme.
I got no.
As you guys know, I have a beautiful family and a wife and kid. And
this is too much. I feel bad. I don't. This is too much. I think this is rough. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. He hit me with like he called me fat. You know what I mean? Like, this is. Luckily, we're no longer. I don't think it's his anniversary anymore. He looks like the bounty man working as an undercover cop in this video. Yeah. It's like, I feel like we this is pushing it a little bit. Look at his hat, loyal to the land, anything but his wife, huh? Okay, stop. Also, the pronouns in the bio comment is so funny. The pronouns in the bio comment is such like a old man joke. Don't worry, it's not his anniversary anymore. Anyway, it's such obvious clickbait. Yeah, my man is signing a contract. He's already, he took on the contract. What? That motherfucker is dead to me? No, this is old. Also, Jake Sucky, suck less, okay? There was a little bit of fucking drama on this side, okay? there was a little bit of drama going on with 8:43. Okay, I still got like 10 more minutes. I'm gonna do a quick, hot, 5 spot, I guess, on this call. It's the Red Hot Summer 2023 launch call with the internal agenda. But yeah, what was I saying? Slime was like fucking shitting on them. Ludwig was shitting on them. Also, Ludwig is so, you know what? Let me give you guys a real fucking drama, okay? Ludwig, you are so bitch made, okay? I love you, but you're fucking bitch made. Why? Okay? You finally got mad at, like, what's the dude's name? Hundar or whatever? Hun2DR? Not Hundar, like the fighter. And Jake Sucky and all these like Twitter journalists, because you went and got a verified account to spam in your juicer's chat, okay? Hunter, is that his name? Yeah. That's the first time you yell at them because they reported that you got a fucking verified kick account. Like, he's so bitch made. Where were you? Okay, where were you when Nick Merckx was shitting on me, when DrDisRespect was shitting on me, and Dixerdo and these motherfuckers were posting every clip so they get like 30K likes minimum? Nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. Where's the mogul mail? Where's the mogul mail on Nick Merckx? Where's the mogul mail on Nick Merckx's pride takes and the fucking skin being removed? I would go so far as to say that was a big fucking deal, wasn't it? Where was it? It took you 3 seconds to post XQC's $100 million kick deal. Literally, XQC's $100 million kick deal came out. You fucking made a video literally like the moment. I texted you immediately as soon as I saw it. First thing I did was text Ludwig. I was like, did you see this? This is crazy. Motherfucker made a mogul mail in like 3.5 seconds. You're both fucking losers with no actual skills that are the joke of the entire industry. Never ever forget that, says Slime. Not a single story about Nick Merckx. Mogul mail followed and wokeness. Anyway, I'm fucking around. He just called you desperate. Who, me? Right wing Lud, 100%. It's Ludwig's anniversary. He said you want a piece of him because his 33-minute run and only up. Nick from the Yard had this great tweet about you. Just dumped a high score in the Wendy's bathroom. And also, I'm close friends with Ludwig the celebrity. Jake Suck, please report this. DM me if you'd like more of the news. Also, as a Jake, I'd love more of this news. This is my next big news. Breaking, Hasan's house, big and weird. Follow for this information. It's just like, it is weird when they are like, I get if they're just like, I don't know, they do like some actual news reporting from time to time, I think. Like those guys on Twitter. And I don't like personally have an issue with them, but they 100% just like Dick Serdo, sit there, wait on fucking Reddit to see what pops off on LSF, and then just like farm engagements off of it. You know? Dick Cerdo. And they put a lot of clip chimps out there too. It's really fucked up. They do the same thing as traditional media. Yeah, but we shit on traditional media. We shit on traditional media for doing that. Check the Nicki Minaj, Ben Shabibo Twitter drama. I'll do it after the... Talking about farming. Send me location. Mark Zuckerberg wants all that Elon Musk smoke. Dude, he's been doing BJJ like crazy. He pulled a fucking Khabib? No way. He did a Habib meme? Okay, listen. This is the first you are one fat, horrible Muppet lad. Dude. You're a horrible person, you absolute fat moron. Wouldn't last a day in Pennywell. Wait, what the fuck is Pennywell? Oh my God, he's British. Ew, time out. Anime avatar, British, uses Muppet. Fucking hell, proper Brexit geezer. You wouldn't last a day in Pennywell. You get a chefing. We do a chefing on you. Fucking hell. I'm a British weeb. You can't. Pick a struggle. Pick a struggle, motherfucker. You can't literally... Wait, I gotta find the Zoom link. Hold on. Shit. You can't be British and a fucking anime avatar ass motherfucker, okay? You can't do that. Not both of those things. Where the fuck is the Zoom link? You should have received the email with the panelist Zoom link call. Shit. I did not fucking register for this, goddammit. I'm in fucking Japan though, and it's like weird time zone difference. I'm so sorry. I'm coming right now. Webinar has started. Okay. Thanks for signing up. Okay, how the fuck do I... Oh, I gotta get a separate email. Why didn't they just send me the fucking Zoom link? What is happening? Where the hell is the Zoom link? Okay. Join the webinar. What? I don't want to fucking download Zoom, god damn it. Fuck. Do I have to download Zoom for this? Shit. Oh, launch meeting. Join from your browser. I did it. Hello? Allow? Wait, what the fuck? They won't let me... Fuck, your camera and microphone are being used by apps? Yeah, they are. Who gives a fuck? Wait, what? Since when? Since when can't I use the applications simultaneously? Wait, fuck. Oh shit, I'm joining the webinar with no camera and no mic right now. Fuck.
This meeting is being recorded.
But half of the people in the warehouse that I was at were Central American immigrants who didn't speak any English and who were getting exploited on the job. None of the managers knew how to speak English. None of the announcements in the workplace were in English. And so they were just kind of getting divided into the worst jobs in the factory and not able to participate like everyone else. In addition to like their exploitation, everyone was being screwed over by the fact that all of the workers on our shift were uncomfortable by being isolated and singled out for harassment and things like that. So what I decided to do is I knew that I couldn't form a union. I didn't have enough time for that. But I decided that I was going to have a workplace petition and get every single person on my shift to sign a petition that all announcements in the workplace should be made in Spanish as well as in English so that we could all be treated fairly. This is like a simple victory that we won when we marched on the boss together with Spanish coworkers and English coworkers together. But it was also a massive victory in terms of like the change that it had in terms of the power for the workplace. It would have been one thing for me to go out by myself and complain and maybe not actually get the change that I wanted. But it wasn't just me. It was dozens and dozens of people from Guatemala, Alaska, Montana, El Salvador, challenging the boss together and realizing that we had the collective power to change the way that we were treated. And we didn't just win this change in the way that the announcements were made at work.
Chat, it's not fucking downloading. I'm trying to install Zoom and it's not letting me do it.
So the first thing I want to say is that even if you're a
fuck,
Starbucks
because I had-
barista, an Alaskan warehouse worker, these skills in this training are for you, because all of these labor organizing skills apply to wherever you were at. And I've seen after I graduated, I have a job now as a organizer for Teamsters for Democratic Union. And so.
Okay. I did it. I got on the webinar. Failed to start video. Please select another video on camera settings. No fucking way. Give me the goddamn thing. Oh, there it is. I did it. Wait, why can't I hear it? Did I know I can't hear them either. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking fix it. Oh God, I hope they're not talking about me right now because I can't hear anything. Oh no, I have the virtual camera. Okay, I can't show you guys. Oh wait, am I not muted? Fuck. I can't hear anything. I don't know what's going on. I'm a professional streamer and I'm fucking this up so much right now. I unmuted. I muted. I can't hear. I don't know why I can't hear. 1 second. They can hear me. Zoom audio settings, output device. I don't know where the fuck the audio settings are. I'm so fucking old. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it on another. At the bottom? Bottom left? No, that's just my mute. Oh, audio settings. Oh, there it is. Yes. Yes, okay, I'm unmuting. Hello? I am so sorry. Okay, I'm Hassan Piker. Pronouns he, him. I am a professional idiot online, as you guys can probably tell if you don't know who I am. Once again, I'm totally unqualified to be here. But thank you for inviting me. I am here to show support to Hot Labor Summer like I did last year. I unfortunately am also in Japan right now and incredibly jet lagged. So I apologize. I'm not going to show my screen because I'm on a new computer here. But yeah, I'm here to show support. I'm here to talk to you guys. Whatever you guys want to hear from me. I know one of the questions was, why should people who are watching the stream online get involved in the labor movement and sign up for training like Red Hot Summer, even if they feel scared or unconfident? Well, there are a lot of people in my community specifically that have taken part in organizing in their workplaces. And I think that they've done a really good job. I think Chipotle in Lansing, Michigan was one of the examples I remember. And it's truly important because in a lot of ways, you feel completely powerless in your life. You feel completely powerless when you're facing these institutions. You see all of these different forms of oppression in your everyday life, and there's not really any kind of control that you have over that. And it's understandable to feel like you have no say in the matter, that you can't make changes that are meaningful in your life. You have no control. But unionization and the power of collective action, collective bargaining in your workplace is probably the most effective mechanism of control in order for you to claw back a level of autonomy, like a piece of your life, a piece of your humanity, I would say. And that's why I'm a big supporter of labor unions.
That was perfect, Hasan. Thank you so much, and thanks for getting it here from Japan.
I'm so sorry.
And before you log off, Hasan, we're just gonna throw up on the screen here just a QR code for people to sign up for Red Hot.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, when I show that, it's gonna, hold on. Let me change my. I'm gonna throw it up on my screen really quickly so you guys can see it. There's a QR code that is on screen. I'm gonna show it for you guys. Just don't show my screen on your end on the Zoom call, I think, because I'm using a virtual camera. Here you go, guys. I'm gonna make myself smaller.
And I'll just say for people as well, just to be sure you get that, you can also sign up at dsausa.us/RHS 2023. So thanks so much to everyone who joined from Hasan's audience, and thanks, Hasan. Next up, we're going to have Lexi Pryor, who is a student organizer from the Columbia University Resident Advisors Collective.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lexi. My pronouns are she, her, hers. I'm a student worker as well as an organizing committee member at Columbia Barnard's YDSA chapter. And I also helped organize the independent
Here,
Columbia
I'll show you guys.
University
I stopped my
Resident
video
Advisor
so you can
Collective,
watch them.
which recently won our union election with a 95% yes vote. Cura initially formed when workers just came together and started talking to each other about issues they were experiencing in their workplace.
I'm muted.
Which is something that any student worker can do, any worker can do. We had numerous all RA meetings where we discussed the need for improved pay, clear and fair disciplinary policy, as well as a better crisis response for both residents and RAs than public safety. So a group of RAs who just started coming together and talking, wrote a petition to address concerns brought up during this meeting. We started circulating it, and over 1,000 student workers, alums, resident advisors, and student organizations signed on. As a result, we immediately got a new compensation policy from Columbia. So we continued organizing during the school year with one-on-one conversations, getting to know everyone in our workplace, holding town halls, socials, and continued having meetings with our supervisors to communicate common issues. While we were organizing our union, we also ended up winning a $1,000 raise, an RA advisory board, and a reduction in our weekend duty hour shifts from 24 hours to 11 hours. And I'd like to reiterate, this is all before we won our union by 95%. Collective action works. RAs are one of the fastest growing union forces on undergraduate campuses. We provide critical care labor that's often undervalued, like a lot of care labor done predominantly by people of color, low income and first generation students, and those that are feminine presenting. Universities can't function without student workers who are responsible for keeping buildings operational and providing a positive student experience. Essentially, I just want to iterate that CURA means a lot to me because we were a union even before we won our union election. A union is a group of workers engaging in collective action, but in my experience, a union also has to do with feelings of love and solidarity between people who may only have a job in common. Because of that connection we built between workers, the experience of being an RA at Columbia has changed forever. As a union and a group of people that's gained enormous wins, we now feel like we have power and community within this broken institution, and we can leverage those things. We're already working with other campus unions to sync up our contract negotiations and building solidarity between other political groups on campus. But in the future, with our contract negotiations coming up, we're hoping to address issues that may not directly affect RAs in the scope of their role, but may affect them as students and individuals in the community, such as addressing poor living conditions in dorms, some of which are also residential buildings for community members in Harlem and Morningside Heights. At the end of the day, organizing a union seems really, really difficult, but it's just about talking to your coworkers and building community and relationships with those around you on campus and beyond.
Mods, let's
Washington
link this.
Zoom can do.
DSAUSA.us
Thank you
RHS
so much,
2023.
Lexi. Next up, we have Omar Barghouti, who's the co-founder of the Boycott, Divest, and Sanction Israel movement, known as BDS. So Omar is in a time zone that wouldn't work for
It's already
this call.
pinned. Okay,
so he
perfect.
prepared a video that we're going to screen for you all.
So that actually is all I
ahead.
had to do. But like I said, if you guys want to go check this out, this is also recorded. Okay, thank God I'm not the only one who is having a hard time with audio issues. But they wanted me to show the QR code for you guys and basically do a couple, just stick around, please. As a former RA, it's busted. I was forced to work 2 hours some days. No, first of all, I'm in fucking Japan. Like, I didn't want to say no to them because I thought you had to answer questions now. No, apparently not. But I can pop back in for questions in a little bit if they want me to. But I'll post we already flashed the QR code. And if you want to go to where the QR code would take you, it's the pinned link. Sign up here for Labor Summer. One of them is in a time zone that doesn't work according to Alex, and he recorded a vid. Yeah. Is this for US people? Yes. I mean, I guess you can. Wait, clip of me unmuted? Oh no. Dude, I was scrambling to fix that shit. Except you're in a time zone that works for streaming? What? No, it doesn't. What the fuck do you mean? I mean, it's like, it's 9 here, so I guess technically it's an understandable time zone, but like, oh no, I was cursing? Fuck. Don't watch Cox on stream? It's like a bit from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Yo, new here, why did you use the pronouns he, him when you introduce yourself? Because that's my preferred gender pronouns. What do you mean? Because I'm him, dude. No, I'm not gonna watch it right now. Where the fuck was I? Looks like a they them to me, brother. Here is oh, I was gonna show you this. This is fucking sick. Here, drew the screenshot of Himbos and took a Valkyrie and Kaya. This is sick ass artwork. I made a very big mistake. I should never left Kaya with Ray. I feel as though she is no longer going to like me. And I don't like that. Okay? Kaya. I'm talking about Kaya. You took her to the cool on. Sounds like Kaya's gonna want everything. Yeah. Nestle is farming? Oh yeah, I saw that. Here.
There's two right there.
The DrDisRespect thing here.
Yeah, there's two right there. You went to your right? One more all white.
Yeah.
Looking at you right now, Hasan? Yeah, there's two right there. You went to your right? One more all white.
Yeah.
Looking at you right now, Hasan?
That's true. It did happen. Hold on. Same shirt? It's not the same shirt. Down dog while looking at the keyboard for buttons? Yeah. All right. We'll continue. The regular order of business for the broadcast.
Ice cream inside? Wow, awesome. Oh, hello.
Scar was on the pod last night and it was fucking awesome, by the way.
Bye bye. Wait, what the? Wait, who's that? Oh, right, the gamer. Wow, is this ice cream inside? Wow, awesome. Oh, hello. Bye bye. Wait, what the? Wait, who's that? Oh, right, the gamer.
Okay. What is this? Oh, this is what we did yesterday, which is fire. Hold on. Where are you? I'm in Japan.
Just gonna break it. Murat, 262. High score.
How are the pancakes? We never ended up having the pancakes. This was not me failing QTEs, by the way, for the record. For those of you who are saying I failed QTE, this is like a very specific game where you're not supposed to hit the Despicable Me minions. You're only supposed to hit them when they're
I thought it was just like a regular whack-a-mole. Focus.
This man whacks moles. This man whacks moles, brother. Flawless technique. Oh.
I did. I got the highest. I got the highest score in the fucking group.
Hammer. Sloppy hammer.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh, he missed one.
Mental mistakes.
Yeah.
I'm hitting my head.
I thought it was just like a regular whack-a-mole.
Millennial pause. Dude, I literally fucking defeated everyone in our team. What are you talking about? No, Will beat you. He had 40 something. No, he didn't. I had 40 something. Murat didn't know, it doesn't count. Okay. Titanic Sub, more noises heard in search areas, says U.S. Coast Guard amid huge effort to bring crew home. We'll do that. We're gonna cover this. We're gonna cover this drama. But first and foremost, let me just say that at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, where you get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Use it on your favorite broadcaster. Hopefully that's me. Okay. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. You can also get gifted a sub. Oh yeah, Ian and Anthony are back together. We were going to cover that. Smosh. Hold on 1 second. Ay. Let's get started on the latest and greatest on the submarine drama. Apparently you were not muted, broski. I know, man. I know. Shut the fuck up, okay? I know. Please stop sending me these dumbass links, okay? I got a bunch of shit going on that I have to deal with. There's so much. Hold up. There's so much we gotta fucking get to. 1 second. Let's see. Holy fuck, it's live. Like, you can watch it live. Here.
It is another mystery of the deep. As hopes fade for the 5 wealthy Titanic tourists who vanished while exploring the wreck aboard a mini submarine, one question keeps arising. What happened? It is possible that no one will ever know after the sub, called Titan, suddenly went silent hundreds of miles off the coast of Canada and around 13,000 feet underwater beside the Titanic. On board was a British billionaire one of Pakistan's richest men, and his son, a famed French explorer, and the CEO of the company running the dive. They began their voyage early Sunday with 96 hours of oxygen inside the sub and have not been heard from since. Submarine experts agree that 5 possible accidents are the most likely cause. Perhaps the most obvious explanation is that the submersible became tangled in the wreckage of the Titanic itself. The ship split into 2 pieces as it sank back in 1912, and those sections now lie amidst a huge debris field on the seabed. Navigating the wreck is extremely dangerous, according to those who have dived it. It is possible that the sub's pilot got disoriented, perhaps after communications were interrupted, causing the craft to get snagged. Another explorer has described how a sudden undersea current swept his submarine into the wreck, getting it temporarily stuck. Titan is equipped with drop weights, which can be thrown overboard to give it extra buoyancy, potentially freeing it and helping it float to the surface. But if it is stuck, for example, inside the Titanic, there could be little the crew would be able to do except wait for help. A banging noise picked up on sonar could be the trapped crew knocking on the hull of the sub to attract attention, but rescuers have still been unable to find the craft. Titan could also have suffered a power outage or equipment failure. The sub relies on batteries to power the communications, and a failure could explain why it lost contact with the surface. But they also power the engines, the lights, and the heating. A catastrophic failure would have left the sub dead in the water, in complete darkness, and in freezing temperatures. If that is the case, experts say the cold could kill quicker than the lack of oxygen. Questions have been raised over the quality of the sub after one passenger pulled out over fears the company building it were cutting corners. He discovered that scaffolding poles were being used as ballast, and a video game controller was being used for steering. After that, he demanded his money back. An OceanGate engineer also previously quit over safety concerns about the structural integrity of the sub, and an industry body wrote a letter in 2018 criticizing the company's experimental approach. Losing power would make the sub harder to find, and there will still be the matter of getting it back to the surface when its engines aren't working. They may still be able to surface, but there is no sign of the vessel yet. Alistair Grieg, a professor of marine engineering at the University College London, said rescue options will be extremely limited if the sub is without power. Another possibility is that the sub has become tangled on a piece of debris like a fishing net. Thousands of so-called ghost nets are swept around the deep ocean after being lost by trawlermen. Back in 2005, a Russian submersible called AS-28 became tangled on just such a net while it was underwater off the Kamchatka Peninsula in far eastern Siberia. The net got caught in its propellers and caused it to sink to the seabed, with a British underwater drone brought in to cut the netting and free it. All 7 crew members made it safely to the surface 2 days later. But they were stuck under just a few hundred feet of water, compared to the Titan's 13,000. To cut the craft free, rescuers will first have to find it, and sonar is not good at distinguishing the sub from the wreckage of the Titanic scattered around it. And even if it can be cut free, the Titan will still have to make it back to the surface on its own, because transferring the crew to another vessel at that depth is impossible. After the submersible suddenly stopped communicating with no explanation, a catastrophic implosion of the vessel has become a leading theory. G. Michael Harris, an experienced Titanic explorer, fears that is exactly what happened, 10,000 feet down, where the pressure is 350 times greater. than at the surface. When a submarine's hull fails at depth, the pressure of the ocean will almost instantly crush it and anyone inside. Even a small fault in the carbon fiber and titanium hull could have caused the accident, and Titan's 3 previous voyages were cancelled over fears of structural fatigue. Owners OceanGate said the vessel, which features many homemade components such as hardware store washers, had been repaired since and was equipped with a sophisticated system to monitor for any problems in the hull. But if an issue had suddenly occurred deep underwater, it is doubtful the crew could have done anything in time to save themselves. Just such an incident occurred in 2017 when the Argentinian Navy submarine ARA San Juan went missing in the San Jorge Gulf. The wreck was only located a year later, scattered deep down on the seabed. It is not known exactly what caused the accident, but it is thought an electrical failure caused it to dive beyond its crush depth, causing an implosion, killing all 44 people on board. If that is what happened to the Titan, then the crew would have been killed instantly. Another possibility is a fire on board, perhaps.
Why is this such a big thing? Here's what a vacuum implosion looks like. So it's a big thing because rich people are very important. And this is rich people activity, okay? And they did that. They went on a submarine journey. I think it's like, what, 250,000 per head or something crazy like that. They went down into the depths, into the fucking Titanic to see what was going on down there, I guess. And ultimately, it was a disaster. It's like this kind of stuff is I guess entertaining and scary for people. Hold on. And his stepson is going bananas mode on Twitter. Yeah, I heard. I saw some of the stuff, but I don't really understand. I mean, there's like people that were also diving with them. You know what I mean? The viewport that lets passengers see outside the craft was only certified to work in depths of up to 1,300 meters. That is far less than would be necessary for trips to the Titanic, which is nearly 4,000 meters below the ocean's surface. If Hasan goes to Tokyo, it's okay. If a couple dudes just want to explore the remains of the Titanic, then it's a problem. I just don't understand how, like, this wasn't something that they accounted for. Like, this is what they do. Craziest part about this is the Titanic fandom. CBS News interviewed this lady a few years ago who cashed in her life savings to go down there. She even went through 3 canceled trips or some shit was commonplace. Scrub launches. That's wild. Hold on. Assume the position. Good one. James Cameron did this trip 33 times. Yeah, James Cameron is like an experienced diver. An awesome TikTok about the situation.
With these billionaires in these fucking tubes, huh? We got a fucking billionaire or other rich people in a tube, a sealed tube. Look, because they want to see the Titanic? You can just fucking rent it on VHS. It's a 2-cassette VHS tape, my dude. These fucking billionaires got in a fucking tube to go look. They paid $250,000 each. $250,000. Some of you don't understand the concept of that amount of money. That is an okay house in Ohio. That's how much They just paid. They handed a guy, okay, and they got inside of a fucking tube. I cannot stress to you how they're like, it's a submarine. It's a submersible. It's a fucking tube. It's a sealed tube. It's riveted shut. You cannot open it from the inside. It has no windows. There is one button and there's a screen. You're not even looking at the Titanic with your own eyes. You're looking at a screen that has the camera pointed at the Titanic. And the guy running the company is so fucking dumb that he didn't even think to just fake going to the Titanic. You want to get $250 million? $250,000 from a billionaire. First thing, have a tube. Remember Elon? Remember Elon and his submarine idea to get those kids out of the cave in Thailand? You know, when he called the guy a pedo? That whole fucking thing? Elon's smart idea, by the way, tube. Jeff Bezos, we're gonna go to space. He built a tube. It's all tubes with these people. Every billionaire is obsessed with tubes. So if you want to rip off a billionaire, here's what you do. Hey man, we're gonna go to the Titanic. Oh, that's great. Hop in my tube. Ah, no, there's no windows, but you can watch the TV screen. Lower it down, like just under the water. And make sure it jiggles. Oh, run into some undersea turbulence.
Okay, normally I feel like he yells a lot. And, you know, his commentary is fine. But this video, or especially like this video, or especially the takes specifically revolving around the tube being lowered to a certain degree and then like faking it like you've actually gone down into the Titanic, I think is a great take. Like, why didn't they just lie?
We are inside the submersible Titan, which is a carbon fiber and titanium sub that can go to the depths of the Titanic.
Just fucking lie.
Turn the fucking screen on. Play the beginning of fucking Titanic. Pull it back up. And go, there you go. There you go, billionaire. You saw the fucking Titanic. And here's the thing about billionaires. Nobody fucking tells them no. Everybody says they're so fucking smart because billionaires just fucking drop money around them all day. The only time they care about the money when they're dropping fucking everywhere like idiots is when it goes to taxes to help us. So now they spend $250,000 fucking dollars to get into a fucking tube, and now we have to spend millions of dollars on our fucking navies of two nations to look for these goddamn idiots who just should have watched a VHS tape that was okay from a movie that is so old that fucking Leonardo DiCaprio wouldn't date it.
I want him to be found because I need to know if they succumb to cannibalism. I mean, they're dead. Like, it would be legitimately shocking if they were alive by the time they find it, if they even find it at all.
Hi, my name is Stockton Rush. I'm the CEO and founder of OceanGate. Let's take a look at Titan. So we're coming into the sub. This is...
My friend in Turkey just bought that controller a couple months back because it's cheap. That should say a lot of other safety protocols. Yeah, these motherfuckers were using like the cheapest Logitech controller they can. Like, I think using controllers of that sort is normal process for a lot of this shit. Which is, I guess, surprising, but hold on. But I don't know. I trust Logitech. The controller did not fail. Anyone blaming the controller is not a true gamer. True. But they're usually wired. They use the unwired. Yeah, that's... Xbox controls are pretty popular. They detected banging as of an hour ago. Maybe they brought AAA batteries with them instead of AA batteries. Why can't I watch the video? I mean, yeah, the search mission is still going. I mean, they're fucking billionaires. Of course it's still going. These are like the most untouchable people in society. You know what I mean? These are the people that are not supposed to die, right? These are the people that are not supposed to have these kinds of issues. I mean, if you're dropping 250 bills to go fucking down there and see the goddamn Titanic and then, you know, this kind of shit happens is a bit wild. So, Michael Gillan was the first correspondent report live from the wreck of Titanic, but his recall of the vessel he was on nearly ended up trapped. Dr. Gillan was working as a science editor for America's ABC network. He told BBC4 Radio how they toured the bow where everything had gone well. So people have talked about their experiences here. Let's watch this like promotional video from this.
This is the only toilet available on a deep diving submersible. Best seat in the house. You can look out the viewport. We put a privacy screen in, turn up the music, and it's very popular. We have our control screen here, our sonar screen here, and we can put any image we want in the back. We've taken a completely new approach to the sub design, and it's all run with this game controller and these touch screens. So if you want to go forward, you press forward. If you want to go back, you go back. Turn left, turn right, go down, go up. And it's Bluetooth, so I can hand it to anybody. And it's meant for a 16-year-old to throw it around, and super durable. We keep a couple of spares on board just in case.
Well, I mean, okay, that's a bit crazy. Like, you watched that and you were like, this is my shit.
It has not been approved or certified by any.
Death by Joy-Con drift. I mean, this is crazy.
Our sonar screen here, and we can put any image we want in the back. We've taken a completely new approach to the sub design, and it's all run with this game controller and these touch screens. So if you want to go forward, you press forward. If you want to go back, you go back. Turn left, turn right, go down, go up. And it's Bluetooth, so I can hand it to anybody. And it's meant for a 16-year-old to throw it around, and super durable. We keep a couple of spares on board just in case. This is the second year we've been out to the Titanic. We went out in 5 8-day missions. We did about 10 dives to the wreck site of the Titanic, and we did an extra dive on an undiscovered reef that we found. Completely privately funded operation, and we're funded by, we call mission specialists who help support the mission. So they take quite a bit of money to come and join us. Years ago, the Russians took tourists out to the Titanic, and it was just sort of a look and see thing. We really are focusing on the science around it.
So
we want to document what the wreck is like now, and also try to predict what it'll be like in the future. It's continuing to decay, and it seems to be accelerating. It's being eaten by a bacteria, so it's literally being eaten by the ocean. It's not rusting away. So these things that are called rusticles are actually the byproduct of a bacteria that eats the iron. And as it does that, these decks are collapsing. The promenade deck continues to collapse forward. We saw some of the railing is starting to lose its structural strength, which is really a sad thing. That's when it's going to stop looking like the Titanic.
Dude, how do you start a business where you're like, there's a market for this. There's a market for just like really wealthy people that have enough money to go down to the depths and like, you know, go see the motherfucking Titanic. And it's like, it's enough. Like you can make you can make enough money doing this. I guess part of the reason why you can make enough money doing this is because, you know, you don't have the best safety protocols, right? But like, who even begins this process? Like, how do you begin the process of being like, here's what my business The clip is from this video, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna watch the full clip. Hold on. There's also another side to this, obviously, because this isn't the first or last shipwreck that has happened this week. There are a lot of people who, you know, there was another issue that occurred. We'll talk about that in a second. Let me finish this video.
The interest in the Titanic is the reason we go there, because people are willing to fund this kind of exploration and science, and that gives a completely different research component that almost nowhere else in the deep ocean can you get funding to go back every year for decades and see how coral reefs develop and see how metals decay and see how currents change. I mean, that just, you can't justify that. No government will pay for that. Nobody wants to go back to just some old reef, but people do want to go back to the Titanic, and that's why we go, is because people want to go.
Here.
Definitely heard about the missing small submersible that had a bunch of rich people inside, a billionaire, a Pakistani multimillionaire, the CEO, the Pakistani multimillionaire's son, and I think there was one, I think it's 5 guys, and the guy who was like piloting it. And look, it's been a huge thing on the internet about like people joking about it, including myself, but not even talking about that right now. Just something that I want to say about it, which is the following. It is not lost on me that people will pull out a scalpel to make the most razor-thin distinctions on what is acceptable to say about it, like how callous people are being or how they're joking about it, in regards to some of the richest people on the planet effectively killing themselves like morons, but will give absolutely no grace or will not pause when talking about the experiences and problems and troubles and struggles of people that live in poverty, right? Last week, and this is just an example, last week off of the Greek coast in the Mediterranean, there was a capsized ship with over 500, somewhere in the ballpark, 500, 700 refugees. The exact number is not known. Over 500 of them are presumed to have drowned, men, women, and children, from refugees from Palestine, from Egypt, from places in North Africa. Right? They are poor people at the very end of their rope with no other possibilities, who are just trying to survive. They want a better life for themselves and their families, and they have to risk it all. Could you tell me that happened? Was there a second of coverage on that, of over 500 people drowning, human beings? No. It has been...
Yeah, someone in the chat pointed this out, but it's a really good take. Same people that say homeless people are like drug-addled zombies completely fucking forget that, you know, rich people do drugs too, like all the fucking time, as a matter of fact. But when they're doing it from the comfort of their homes. You know, when they are addicted to drugs, it's not in your face. It's not as like, you know, it's not as disruptive, I guess. It's just, It's our perception of the matter. People immediately want to rush to be like, I have a principled stance on, billionaires being spoken about like this, but they make no mention of atrocities that poor people face to get a better to get a better life for themselves, who are seeking a better future for themselves. Ultimately, I don't care about the fucking billionaire submarine situation. I didn't really cover it that much. I get why people are so callous and show indifference to life when it's when it's like a bunch of billionaires engaging in like the dumbest thing possible. You know what it reminds me of? This situation reminds me of a lot of people trying to tackle Mount Everest. Also a profoundly expensive endeavor. You have a Sherpa that basically holds your hand the entire fucking way, and yet people die all the goddamn time. And it's just like most people who are inexperienced, who are just going up there for a fucking photo. You know what I mean? Not talking about like experienced climbers who do this kind of thing. I'm talking about people who want to conquer the mountain. You know what I mean? Take a photo and basically showcase their accomplishments. You're just, I don't know, you're just fucking, like it's hard to look at how awful the world is and look at your own personal circumstances and then look to profoundly wealthy, profoundly fortunate people and recognize their humanity when they are objectively taking risks that are ridiculous. Obviously, opportunities that are completely unaffordable and completely shut off to the average person who would never even imagine themselves in a situation like that. And that's where the lack of humanity comes from. That's where people have a hard time recognizing the humanity of like these profoundly wealthy individuals. Cardi B submarine Sunday.
That's missing on the water from that submarine shit. One of the billionaires, their stepson, is at a concert, right? At a Blink 182 concert. And people is like, well, what is he supposed to do? Be sad at the house? Is he supposed to go look for himself? Yes. You're supposed to be at the house sad. You're supposed to be crying for me. You're supposed to be right next to the phone waiting to hear any updates about me. You're supposed to be counseling your mom and shit. Like, isn't it sad that you a whole fucking billionaire and nobody gives a fuck about you? Like you missing and motherfuckers ready to shake dicks at concert. That's crazy. I'd rather be broke. I'd rather be broke than like and poor, but knowing that I'm loved. Like, okay, so
there's so much going on here with this Attack on Titan filter. Like what the fuck is happening? Why is the Attack on Titan filter cupping her titty? What's happening? You know what I mean? Anyway, all right, let's watch the full one. the full documentary on the fucking the billionaire sub. A visit to
Talk about an
RMS
offer that's
Titanic.
hard to refuse. Our David Pogue was invited recently to join the highly select and very small group of people who've actually made it to the bottom of the Atlantic to view firsthand the eerie remains of the Titanic. It promised to be quite a journey, quite a story besides.
Maybe you've heard the story of the Titanic.
Iceberg, right ahead!
I think there was a movie about it.
Come on, give me your hand!
For the most part, the only people who've ever seen the Titanic since that night have been scientists. Until now.
It's a very unusual business. It's its own category. It's a new type of travel.
Stockton Rush is the CEO of OceanGate, a company that offers dives to the Titanic in a one-of-a-kind carbon fiber submersible for $250,000 per person.
Who are the typical clientele for these missions?
We have clients that are Titanic enthusiasts, which we refer to as Titaniacs. We have people who have mortgaged their home to come and do the trip. And we have people who don't think twice about a trip of this cost. We had one gentleman who had won the lottery.
And this summer, Rush invited us to come along. We departed from St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada, the easternmost tip of North America, about 400 miles from the Titanic.
That's the last we'll be seeing of land for 8 days.
Aboard a chartered oil rig servicing ship. During our 2-day journey into the North Atlantic, we got to know our fellow adventurers. They included everyone from Indian industry mogul Shrenik Baldota.
Yeah, they call me a wild monk.
The wild monk?
Yeah, because I look like a monk. I'm very calm, but I have these extreme interests.
To bank executive Renata Rojas.
I'm trying to fulfill a dream. I've been wanting to go to Titanic and see it with my own eyes since before they found it.
She's been saving up to see the Titanic for 30 years.
Dreams don't have a price. Some people want a Ferrari, some people buy a house. I wanted to go to Titanic.
But the star of the show is the Titan.
Dude, I will never understand it. I usually take a don't yuck other people's yum kind of approach to situations like this, but this is just it's just so wildly dangerous too. Like, it just doesn't, I don't know. I'm not like a big explorer dude. So it's extra hard for me to look at a situation like this and be like, yeah, that's fine. It's valid.
Stockton Rush's custom-built submersible. 5-inch thick carbon fiber capped on each end by a dome of titanium. If all went well, I myself would be spending about 12 hours sealed inside on a dive to the Titanic. Not gonna lie, I was a little nervous.
An experimental submersible vessel that has not been approved or certified by any regulatory body and could result in physical injury, disability, emotional trauma, or death. Where do I sign?
Oh! Take your shoes off, that's customary.
Okay. Wow.
Inside, the sub has about as much room as a minivan.
So this is not your grandfather's submersible. We only have one button, that's it. It should be like an elevator. It shouldn't take a lot of skill.
The Titan is the only 5-person sub in the world that can reach Titanic depths, 2.4 miles below the sea. It's also the only one with a toilet, sort of. And yet, I couldn't help noticing how many pieces of this sub seemed improvised.
We can use these off-the-shelf components. I got these from Camper World. We run the whole thing with this game controller.
Come on! It seems like this submersible has some elements of MacGyver-y jerry-riggedness. I mean, you're putting construction pipes as ballast.
I don't know if I'd use that description of it, but there's certain things that you want to be buttoned down. So the pressure vessel is not MacGyver at all, because that's where we work with Boeing and NASA and the University of Washington. Everything else can fail. Your thrusters can go, your lights can go, you're still going to be safe.
Your controller can drift. you know? Wonder what happens when that happens, you know? Think about that.
But when expedition manager Kyle Bingham studied the forecast for our Titanic dive, he concluded that the waves would be too big to launch the sub.
We're looking at 6 feet.
Only bad things happen in the ocean. Yeah, surfing is cool, but you're taking your life into your hands every time you paddle out. Yeah, but like there's a difference between a hobby, a sport, an activity, and the understandable risk that you're taking on when you engage in such an endeavor versus something like this. There's always a cost-benefit analysis where you have to look at a situation and assume risks, understandable risks, and weigh them against the benefits of engaging in said action. And there's obviously a difference between, like, someone said, oh, well, you know, you love going to Japan. You know, these guys want to go to the Titanic. Titanic is kind of like, you know, their Japan. That's what someone said in the chat. It's like, yeah, there's a risk when you fly, I guess. But it's, you know, it's infinitely smaller than hypocrite. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite. I traveled to Japan. These guys travel to the Titanic. It's also not $250,000 to travel to Japan. So there's that too. I feel the same way about these people trapped as I would anyone croaking on Everest or someone blowing up on a tourist space flight. You took the risk. Exactly. It's hard. It's hard for me to sit here and act like I give a shit about this. You know what I mean? Like, I can't get myself to care. I know that there was like a normie there too, right? Them traveling to the Titanic is probably you traveling to the grocery store in terms of money spent. Yeah, that too, for sure.
And then it bumps up a little bit.
Our Titanic adventure would have to wait. But Stockton Rush offered our CBS crew a consolation dive to the continental shelf 80 miles away. Apparently there's a lot of sheer cliffs underwater to see, shark breeding ground. They say it's really cool. The crew closes the hatch from the outside with 17 bolts. There's no other way out. Here's how the launch is supposed to go. The sub is attached to a huge floating platform. Motorboats drag it down the big orange ramp into the sea.
We're in the water, we're floating. Woo! They are going to come and prepare the platform for the next phase, which is the sinking.
The platform submerges to around 30 feet, where the water is much calmer than on the surface.
You're in the water, people.
Divers detach the sub from the platform, and away you go, in theory.
Hull integrity, holding.
And what happened next? You won't be disappointed, as we'll show you a little later on Sunday morning. Our dive in the OceanGate submersible had made it down only 37 feet when this happened.
So apparently those floats there came off the platform and that wasn't supposed to happen, so we're scrubbing?
Yeah, I think that's the consensus up here.
Copy that.
I was crushed. My diving adventures were over.
Every expedition has its challenges, all of them. I have not been in one expedition where things have to be adjusted, adapted, changed, or canceled at the end of the day. You're at the mercy of the weather.
Renata Rojas speaks from painful experience. Over the years, she's been booked on 3 Titanic expeditions. All 3 were canceled.
You just cry a lot and just keep the dream alive because it's something that I have to do.
Our expedition had to wait out 2 more days of rough seas. Fortunately, there's a lot to do in the North Atlantic.
I'm the king of this! I'm not gonna lie, this is making it so much harder for me to feel bad. it's just like the more I see people that are like this attached to seeing a fucking inanimate object that is like dead by even inanimate object measurements. You know what I mean? That's the funniest part. Like, you know how motherfuckers like fall. I gotta stop cursing so much. You know how people fall in love with roller coasters and whatnot? At least the roller coaster is like an inanimate object, but alive. The Titanic is like even dead by inanimate object standards. You know what I mean? It's just like you're there to see the corpse of an inanimate object. OceanGate CEO challenging the very concept of safety in a CBS interview.
There's a limit. You know, at some point, safety just is pure waste. I mean, if you just want to be safe, don't get out of bed, don't get in your car, don't do anything. At some point, you're going to take some risk, and it really is a risk-reward question. I said, I think I can do this just as safely by breaking the rules. There's a limit.
That's awesome. Well, that's cool. That's...
You know, at some point...
This guy seemingly has some great ideas. This is what I want to hear from my $250,000 Titanic experience owner. Okay? This is what I like to hear. Socialist, by the way, any comment on this? You socialist? What is this? Twitch streamer HasanAbi plays the 2,000. Guys, I don't know what the fuck Ostenox is doing, but like, let's not engage in this right now, please. What the fuck? I don't know how this is gonna turn against me in some way. I don't want to even touch that right now. I'm already getting fucking ass blasted by every Tom, Dick, and Harry online. This trending tab with my name on it keeps going up. His quote tweet is even worse. Twitch streamer HasanAbi placed a $200,000 bet that the Titanic submarine passengers would be rescued. I don't think billionaires should exist, but I'd never wish for someone to die. We must be kind to each other. If they're rescued, I will donate the money to orphanages. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Is he just like bored? Yeah, I thought we were doing a PR year. What happened? Bro, you've been trending for the past 5 days, man. Yeah, I know. I've been trending. I know. Trust me. I see it.
Surface vessel!
There's sea life, ship tours, atmospheric effects,
And that, my friends, is called a fog bow.
You can also hang out with scientists.
Researchers like deep-sea biologist Steve Ross and ocean archaeologist Rob Mather join every expedition. In effect, the passengers are funding their science.
How scientific is this expedition?
I don't do show science. So our job is to do real and important and valid work.
While you're down there, will you look for this giant heart-shaped diamond on a chain?
I think that's not there.
On our 6th day at sea, the weather cleared. The dive was a go.
Titan sitting at 3742 meters, reports on bottom.
But that was the last of the good news.
I said, do you know where we are? 100 meters to the bow, then 470 to the bow. If you are lost, so are we.
There's no GPS underwater, so the surface ship is supposed to guide the sub to the shipwreck by sending text messages.
Turn 30 degrees right?
Probably, yeah, 30 degrees. But on this dive, communications somehow broke down. The sub never found the wreck.
We were lost. We were lost for 2.5 hours.
Rush.
Bro, there are 1 million red flags. Like, every part of this story is almost completely and utterly filled to the brim with red flag. Like, this literally was like, hey, guys, I've built a contraption. It costs $250,000, and you maybe get to see through a monitor something that you find to be cool, whatever it is that you like. There's also a 93% chance that while you're in the contraption, a nail will hit you directly in the fucking dome on your temple, and you will die a gruesome and horrifying death. Who's like, oh, sign me up. I love that. I love looking at like a random thing through this tiny monitor. Do you know, have you been following this at all? Probably not, right? Because we've been
doing things, so I haven't had a chance to follow it, but I don't think you're on the right train of thought with your takes about adventure. Like, I don't know about the build quality. I don't know about what the physical like submarine device or submersible looks like, but like seeking adventure is a good thing. You don't leave your house, so you wouldn't get it.
I already talked about the risk reward assessment. I recognize my own personal shortcomings, I guess, in that regard. But the risk reward in this circumstance doesn't make sense. Like, it's easy to just say you don't leave your house, so what the fuck do you know? But I wouldn't have this kind of take on, like, for example, someone in the chat said surfing is very dangerous. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's
motorcycles are dangerous.
Yeah, motorcycles are dangerous, but I don't think that that's like I would never make the argument that like if someone died while they're surfing, that it was like, oh yeah, well you fucked around and you found out. I would never do it. I'm scared of the ocean. But if a shark attacked you and killed you while you were, swimming in I guess dangerous waters, I still would think that you knew the risks, you assumed the risks, but it's still a perfectly valid thing that a lot of people engage in, and the risks are relatively low, whereas like the rewards are understandable. This is a situation where the risks are incredibly high and the rewards are almost nothing.
No, the rewards are really high too. You get to be one of the few people. Like, so I don't know much about it, and my takes might be wrong, but one of the guys was on one of the Jeff Bezos Blue Origin like things, right? So you get to be one of the very few people in the world that have done this, and that alone, I mean, I don't want to just call it bragging rights, but like that alone is worth a lot to a lot of people. Not to you, I totally get it, but like the sense of adventure, the sense of like being able to go somewhere or see something that no other person can do in a world that's quickly becoming accessible to everyone to go see, use however they wish. Like, I get that. That's it's a bad comparison, but like that's why I like off-roading, right?
Have you
get to go on top of a mountain. That's awesome. Now you get to go to the bottom of the ocean. That's sick.
This in and of itself makes it ridiculous.
So this reminds me of like experimental aircraft, where like if you want, you can go build an airplane in your backyard, right? But you also can't put other people in it without having the proper like regulations in place. So obviously the ocean is not regulated in the same way. But
I made a comparison to Mount Everest, which has like become it's like slowly but surely getting destroyed right now because wealthy people have turned it into a relatively accessible form of posturing and claiming that this is an accolade, this is an accomplishment that you did. It's like, I mean, you're being fucking handheld and carried by a Sherpa for the most part, but like ultimately it's just for like a photo and to say that you did it. And
it's more than that. I give them the benefit of the doubt.
It's bragging rights. You just said it's bragging rights.
Yeah, I know, but it's more than that. It's an experience that you get to do, right? It's no different than like some crazy, Tokyo thing that we could do where you get to like eat pufferfish or something, right? It's just more extreme and more awesome and bigger.
Okay, but the issue is you do a risk reward assessment. Everyone obviously has a different one, but there are certain edge cases that fucking make sense. Like you signed up for something that has an incredibly high likelihood of failure. especially
I
because
would call it incredibly high.
No, it is. You're absolutely wrong on.
It's definitely higher, like substantially higher, but like it's not like 1 out of 2 people were gonna die.
Look at the situation.
Okay.
David Pogue, remember my voyage to the Titanic last summer? In OceanGate's homemade carbon fiber sub, they took passengers out again this summer, but as of today, the sub is lost. Do submersibles have something similar to an AirCap's emergency locator transmitter that can be detected by searchers? This submersible does not have any kind of beacon like that. On my expedition last summer, they did indeed get lost for about 5 hours, and adding such a beacon was discussed.
Dude, you're making an argument for regulation.
Yeah, no shit. Like, to be clear, I was not on the sub that day. I was on the ship at the surface in the control room. They could still send short text to the sub, but did not know where it was. It was quiet and very tense, and they shut off the ship's internet to prevent us from tweeting.
Nice.
Is there a reason that detail didn't make it in the show? Yes. The company gave us a different rationale for shutting off the internet, that this could be an emergency and that they needed all channels open, and we had no idea how to confirm whether or not that was true.
So the one thing to keep in mind is when you're at the cutting edge of doing something, and this is, right, they're developing this new technology, this new vehicle, this new like service, whatever it is, a lot of the stuff that you're used to isn't in place. Like for example, with airplanes, back in like the early 20th century, they didn't have like TCAS, traffic collision avoidance system, or they didn't have like GPS. They didn't have like ways to track airplanes, see where there was. They literally had paper maps that they would like fly visually and like okay, there's the river, there's the mountain, turn right here.
Yeah,
right?
but so no. This is akin to a gyrocopter in times of modern flight, because like it's DIY. It's designed like a fucking tin can. It's like something that you would make in your backyard, and there's literally.
It's funny, I have built a submersible.
Okay, well, there's literally fucking extra components that they could have put in, which clearly and demonstrably have had an issue. If one more person says move the mic closer to fucking Murat, I'm literally ending the stream permanently today. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. This is what we have. This is what we're working with. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, back to what you were saying. The point I was trying to make is those technologies don't exist. Like, yeah, sure, some crazy Navy submarine somewhere might have some crazy communication system, right? Sure, but that might not be available to the public. That might not be available to these guys at this level. So, I mean, I assume communicating underwater is really difficult, right? Your communication is traveling through a different medium. Like instead of air or space, it's going through water. So like radio waves don't transmit the same way. They're probably doing text because
they're saying that the ETL like tracking software, which 100% exists, like that's crazy that you're saying. You're making it seem like this is an impossible task. Is like around $900 or some shit, which is
and it works through 2 miles of water.
I don't know what the distance is, but there are literal like we have submarine technology.
Sure.
Right
I'm not saying they didn't do their they did their due diligence.
They
and it didn't
didn't
exist. That's not the argument I'm making. I'm just saying it's hard when you're at the front edge. That's it. I'm not arguing in favor of these guys.
Yeah, but that's the reason why I explained it like. That's the reason why I'm explaining it to you like this. It's like building a gyrocopter in your fucking backyard and putting people on it, and then taking it to altitudes that you know they can't fly at, and selling that experience, and dumb motherfuckers being like, I know it's so dumb to do this, but I love the fucking thrill, the adventure, okay? And you're doing that at a time when like there are modern tools that would make it much easier to deal with certain redundancies, certain situations that could break down. They didn't fucking do the upgrades. And it clearly failed multiple times, which is why I find it really fucking stupid. They have a blog post with the same points Murat is saying. Most major marine operators require chartered vessels that are classified in independent groups such as the American Bureau of Shipping or one of the many others. The groups are assembled very detailed standards of classing everything from oil tankers to auxiliary ships and stuff. Classing assures, yeah, these guys, bro, these...
I don't know what you're saying.
I mean, they didn't have any of the fucking standards. They were basically, they built a tin can.
They were YOLOing it for sure.
Yeah.
That's a risk that people are taking, right? I don't want to argue in like for, you know, the free market or whatever, but when you're doing something that's not normal, it's on you to figure out if that's a smart idea or not.
Yeah, the fucking dude, 100%, just did not do the necessary things you need to do to be able.
I'm not talking about the owner of the company. I mean, I don't know the particulars, but I'm sure there was more they could have done, right? In hindsight, there's lots you can do. But I was actually talking about the people who are going on the voyage. And funny enough,
I'm also calling Jäger right now.
Yeah. Funny enough, one of the biggest drivers here, I'm surprised that no one's talking about, is insurance companies. Like life insurance for the millionaire or whatever billionaires that are on the boat. The insurance company for that for the company. That's kind of a big driver usually for adding these redundancies and systems in.
These guys are 100% criminal, and they will probably get punished because they killed a bunch of billionaires, for the record.
The OceanGate people?
Yeah. Former OceanGate employee was fired after raising concerns for Sub's worthiness to descend to extreme depths and refusing the green light man tests of early models. He was director of marine operations and responsible for safety of all crew and clients. Wait, hold on. Oh, Jake is calling me. Moshi Moshi, I'm live.
Ohio.
Hello? What the Bro, you... Oh, it's working. Where are you? Oh, you're naked.
Okay, so put it on camera. Got it.
We're FaceTiming. We're live. I'm live streaming currently.
I'm gonna take a shower. Shower stream?
Okay. Which one of the experiences that you designed should we be doing today together? And what's your ETA? And we can always like waste time fucking around, but it seemingly is not raining as of now. Yeah. It's overcast. It might start raining at 1 p.m. 40%, 2 p.m. 60%, 3 p.m. 70%. But by that point, we might, move on to an indoor proportion.
The outdoor portion could take like an hour to 2.
That's fine. That seems great. If you move fast, we can do it. It's okay.
Okay, and the indoor portion, you got that stuff?
Yeah, the main cafe we can't go until 5 though. That's what they said. So I don't know. I might just like vlog it or something.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. We can figure something else out.
Okay, let me just. I had a call with American Immigration at 8 a.m. So I had to go. I felt like asleep. Sorry.
No, it's all good. So we're gonna link up in like as quickly as possible, right? Like you're.
Yes, I'm gonna take a shower. I'll take a taxi over there. I'll just go to your spot.
No. Let's just meet up at whatever destination we're supposed to be going to, because I want to start the IRL stream. Where can we link up, like in a public area?
We can go directly to their house.
Okay, just text me the address. Is it far? Or is it in Tokyo?
It's in Tokyo. It's in Tokyo.
Oh, okay, good. Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
So there's one comment that just came by that I think is a really good point. And it said the CEO's on the fucking sub, right? The guy obviously thought it was safe.
No, he literally said safety is bullshit.
Well, no, but he thought that the risk was not substantial enough for him to not do it.
I think
unless he's suicidal, like that's it. That's the only logic out there.
Yeah, I think he's a fucking idiot. And I think he got so horny for Like, he literally said safety is a waste, dude. I think he was
There's
a
a limit.
fucking
You know,
idiot.
at some point, safety just is pure waste. I mean, if you just want to be safe, don't get out of bed. Don't get in your car. Don't do anything. At some point, you're going to take some risk, and it really is a risk-reward question. I said, I think I can do this just as safely by breaking the rules.
Yeah, I want to make sure that the point he's trying to get across and the actual, like, literal interpretation of what he's saying are, like, not as understood that it's not directly the same thing, right? He's talking about safety regulations and how they can be cumbersome. He's wrong, obviously, right? But he's not saying let's just fucking sit on a bunch of TNT, light it on fire, see what happens. Like, safety doesn't matter. He's saying that, like, the irony is he was wrong.
No, the irony is not only that he was wrong at the top of the hour, and he got caught without a subscription.
Oh, that's what
it is. So if you no longer, like, you take a risk, you can see a fucking ad break at the top of the hour, you know that that's going to happen. Of course, it's going to happen if you are unsubscribed. So don't get caught with your dick in your hand, you know what I mean? And subscribe for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime so that you can avoid the top of the hour ad breaks. Now, having said that, the irony here is that this motherfucker builds spaceships. So while he's over here talking about corner cutting and how you can just, like, I don't know.
I'm not saying you should.
I mean, I know, but, like, you're coming across like you're defending this dude who is, like, very
No,
clearly...
I'm trying to help interpret the situation. I don't agree with what he did. I think it's wrong.
No shit. You fucking murdered people, dude. What the fuck? Anyway. Okay. It's all tubes. It is. Check the eye to the thing tweet. Dude, I'm so tired. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I mean, I do know what's going on.
It's sleep deprivation.
It is sleep deprivation.
Says he'll offer those passengers a free do-over next year. And that's just one cost of doing this business.
David Pogue?
Are you making money on this operation?
No. So, not yet. People might say, hey, that's a lot of money, $250,000. But we went through over $1 million of gas.
It was our last day at sea. There was one last chance to reach the Titanic. And this time, good weather and good fortune were aligned.
Slow down, it's just in front of us. Just we're in front of the anchor.
Oh my gosh, here's the bow, guys. You guys see it?
Look at that, though, how it just kind of emerges out.
Yeah.
That is it. That is otherworldly.
And there it was, the famous bow, the ship's wheel pedestal, and memorial plaques from old expeditions. The bollards that once secured the ship in port, and the davits that lowered the lifeboats. The hole where a huge smokestack once stood, and the skylight over the radio room that sent out distress signals. Now, Titanic tourism has its detractors, but these expeditions don't disturb the wreck or retrieve artifacts, and Stockton Rush says that they're valuable to history.
At some point, there will be no Titanic. It will be eaten by the bacteria. It'll be an artificial reef that doesn't look like the Titanic.
Renata Rojas would agree. After 30 years of trying, she finally got to see the most famous shipwreck in the world.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I got the wreck.
I cannot I cannot begin to tell you how fucking stupid all of this looks to me. I know.
You obviously don't get it.
I'm admitting that I'm, like, not the clientele for this kind of thing, okay? I'm not.
Like, that footage that we saw, obviously disregarding what happened, right? Because that was when this was made, they didn't know about it at that time. Is, like, incredibly moving.
What, dude? You're such an adventure junkie that I think, like, you understand the principle behind. I feel like you understand the principle behind why people take risks for, I don't know, rewards that others would consider to be not worthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is, like, you can still think outside of that. Like, you're operating on the principle of the matter, but for some reason, you're not seeing that, like, there could be situations that are just unnecessarily risky for the reward that is, like, profoundly limited.
I get it. You're not an adventurer.
Bro, this is like, dude, I think this is literally the Everest situation. Bro, the Titanic literally sucks. The most overstudied shipwreck of all time is fucking pointless. It is a gravesite now. We should be studying sunken Spanish treasure boats.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds okay. That sounds way cooler.
I wasn't talking about particularly the Titanic. Just like going to a place that we are not supposed to be, and seeing something in its as nature takes over.
Also, this is like a horrible argument. Do you think traveling to space is worth the risk? I'm not comparing. First of all, I don't have.
But it's a great point, by the way.
I don't. No, it's not, because it
is.
I don't have an issue with motherfucking scientists and astronauts going to space. They're not going to space to fucking finger blast themselves on the ISS. They're going to space for research purposes. Okay, and once that research trickles down, I guess, to like ease of access for the mega wealthy, inevitably that will open up more opportunities. Right now, the cutting edge explorers that want to put their money where the mouth is to explore uncharted territories in space travel in a commercial way for no research purposes whatsoever, if they fucking die, that's an L. That's a major L.
No one's arguing this isn't an L. This is
like
a very sad
and even
tragic
then,
situation.
And even then, like Blue Origin, SpaceX, all these fucking companies, even then they have to abide by incredibly strict standards, even if they are at the cutting edge of technological innovation. This guy wasn't at the cutting edge of technological innovation. He built a concept.
He was in some and not in many others.
Dude, no, he wasn't. We have submarines. We have nuclear submarines. We have so many different kinds of fucking depth exploration tools, and it blows my fucking mind that regardless of the fact that we have all those depth exploration tools and redundancies and fail-safes that you could have implemented, like subscribing at the top of the hour, which I forgot to run the 3-minute ad break right now, by the way, I'm going to run it now, that this guy didn't
I know about the Logitech controller.
Like, here's what's really fucked up.
Or Logicool.
Here's what's really fucked up about this process and why this guy is, like, extremely at fault. The company's extremely at fault. Okay? Everybody understands that you're assuming some level of risk when you engage in activities like this. It's kind of similar to, like, getting on a fucking flight, right? It's oh my God. I'm just audio pedophiles are a fucking just mark, a stain on this community. Is Will still sleeping?
No, I mean, he might have gone back to bed. But...
He probably is.
Yeah. Dude, I just want to do like a series of videos of you throughout history, and they're like doing the first flight, and you're like, no, I gotta sit here. I gotta sit at home, guys. It's too much risk.
I won million.
They're like, we're
gonna do the first flight.
We're gonna like hunter-gatherer tribe, and we're like, all right, we gotta go explore. They're like, no, it's cool. We just gotta sit down and stream at home. Or like they're gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna go on a voyage to like explore. Lewis and Clark are about to depart, and you're like, no,
dude,
guys, it's too much risk. It's too much risk. Don't do it,
dude. You're quite literally describing the most obvious thing. Yes, I would not.
But you're not on the submarine. You're saying why would somebody go on the submarine? Those are the guys who go on the submarine.
I don't know if you're being purposely obtuse or like you're so horny for adventure that you're like no matter how fucking idiotic it is, like I'm on board. It's like bungee jumping exists and it's like relatively safe, and now you're going with a company that's like telling you, yeah, this is a new type of bungee jumping where there's no fucking rope.
The technology
or the rope might snap at any given moment.
The technology exists. This application is new. That's the difference.
I'm losing my mind. It's not even true. You're not right. There are commercial submersibles, from what I understand,
That go to that depth?
Bro, James Cameron and research vessels have gone down there a million fucking times.
For $250K a person?
What? Probably
Look,
even more
let's
expensive.
Google how much that expedition cost.
What does that have to do with anything?
So, like,
just slapping on a fucking price tag doesn't make it all of a sudden.
No, it has nothing to do with. Well, it does have a lot to do with
different
price tag.
and new.
The point is accessibility. The point is this technology industry, whatever, developing this becoming a thing that people do. Right? They spent the first space tourist was like done way longer ago. They just happened to catch a ride on a government program, versus the new space tourism industry that's developing. Similar to this, yeah, like James Cameron and the expeditions that you're talking about existed, sure, but it's not the same as this. It's very comparable to like catching a ride on the space shuttle and going to the ISS and be like, all right, space tourists. We did it, guys. It exists. To like Blue Origin and SpaceX's new mission.
Earlier, you made a really bad comparison, by the way, which was when you fucking said like the first, the first like flight or whatever. That is not a commercialized entity.
No, okay. The reference I was making there is in the early 20th century, when like airplanes were starting to go into commercial use, there was a lot of like mail carriers, and then I believe they started selling tickets on some of those flights for passengers as well. So that's like the technology is new. They're like starting to pull people in.
I also, for the record, do think that space tourism is fucking stupid. I think space tourism is stupid.
It's not the most It's not the most efficient way to benefit space like development, right? But it is a good thing. It increases the numbers. It increases the number of applications. It increases the availability of that technology. It's like the semiconductors, right? The more we build them, the better we get at building them.
Every time we're putting fucking Jeff Bezos up there or some other dickhead up there, we could have been sending scientists up there. That's all I'm saying.
Sure, that would be great. Let's send all the scientists to space, but like that's not happening.
Especially at its infancy, like right now, this is an important time for maximizing on the research purposes.
More than 25 meters.
Oh, fantastic.
Stockton Rush plans to return to the wreck this coming summer. Until then, the Titanic will once again be alone.
Wait, I want to see this.
What? Yeah, back in 2001, an American couple made history when they wed in a submersible amid the Titanic wreckage. They won a contest held by a fledgling diving company and used one of the submersibles used during the filming of the 1997 Hollywood movie. What the fuck? It cost $36,000? Wait, what?
Okay.
That's different. It was already built. Bro,
I mean, but that actually that's a super great counterpoint to me, right? Because like I said, I don't know much about this industry, but it sounds like they had a better way of doing it.
Bro, I literally told you that there were built submersibles that have gone down there multiple fucking times. Okay? That's why it's costing taxpayer money to try and find them. Oh yeah, 100%.
These dudes got attacked by orcas.
Yeah. Yeah. This is yet another instance where you got a fucking dickhead who is cost cutting in the dumbest ways possible. Okay? Cost cutting in the dumbest fucking place possible. And then selling it to you like it's innovation. That's it. They always do this shit, and it works. His reaction is a perfect example. Murat is a thoughtful person. He's a considerate person. He literally builds spaceships. And here he was advocating for it on the principles that, like, oh well, it's innovation, and innovation requires taking risks.
Smart risks.
Yeah, well, there's plenty that he wasn't. Nothing that he was doing was smart.
Obviously, they failed. Like, I'm not arguing.
The ticket was originally $100K in 2018, and the price rose to $250K in 2022. Yeah, he's just fucking grifter. 34 MKD50. Thank you for the 50 tier 1 gifted subs, you mad lad.
Before a few times, and I'm quite aware we're dying.
He's the apparently is this the guy who's like the stepson of the billionaire at a fucking concert? I gotta pee. You talk to them. Let's move on from this submersible bullshit. Okay.
I want to make it be very clear, though. I don't think this is a good situation, and I'm not arguing for like this to be the norm. I was just trying to explain the further elaborate into the risk-taking aspect of going somewhere new or doing something new and exploring and adventure, right? That's the only thing. I'm not. This is obviously a very tragic and sad situation. And whatever the circumstances were didn't work out. And there's definitely a lot to be learned from this. I mean, it is sad. There's people in there, right? Like, I don't care about who they are and what their backgrounds are. It's a human tragedy. Is there a way to slow down the chat, mods? Okay. Yeah, I really need to read up more on this because I like I said, I don't know what's going on. I haven't been following it that well. All right, dude. Come back. What? It's your stream, not mine.
I think I should probably go wake up Will, maybe? Or do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll go wake him up.
Go wake him up and ask him if he's down to...
Ask him his take on the submarine.
Yeah. Go wake him up. Go wake his ass up. Did you see the fridge? What? No.
Go look in the fridge. It looks like it's Lawson or whatever.
Oh, what did you get?
I got like 17 sandwiches and 17 energy drinks.
Hell yeah. That's the normal average take. Is the revision here someone asked to slow the chat down? It's not as reading so fast. It's a side effect of content brain. Yeah, well, not everyone can do it. Murat shows me with socks on a panel floor. I think you might be right about kick contracts having a clause that routinely shit on you for no reason, Lamau. Multimillionaire streamers who've been streaming for 10 plus years mad that young streamers are taking the same deals they took with Twitch but on a different platform. There's a strobing on your camera. Yeah, I don't know why it's happening. I think it's a fucking shutter situation. I don't know how to fix it. So James Cameron had U.S. government's funding looking for lost military subs. Yeah, that is research purposes. Like, that makes absolute sense. James Cameron and his, like, adventures in submarines are not just for his own personal pleasure, which is true. He does probably derive a tremendous amount of pleasure from that. He definitely wants adventure, but he's literally conducting research. So that makes sense. I'm always going to be pro-research. Anyway, we moved on from this. Defend Bruce now? No, what the fuck is there to defend about this? Why would I do that? It's just so fucking stupid. By the way, just move on. Don't comment on this, please. It's completely pointless. Ignore Bruce and let him rock out. No, it's just like, first of all, get the fucking bag for XQC, for Bruce, for everybody. So much so that I literally said when Bruce was like, just, I don't know, laughing at like these fucking weirdos being like, oh, Hasan sucks or whatever, when I've never said anything fucking mean to him or whatever, and I thought we were fine. I thought we were chill. I don't have an issue with whatever the fuck kind of shit talking he has to do. I have not been streaming for 10 years. Rain is about to hit hard. Sent you a text. Let me know. Oh shit, we might have to change plans. Fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I see it. Hold on. Fuck me. Dude, natural disasters. Anyway, I don't really care about this. But I do think that these motherfuckers got contract stipulations. You know what I mean? Because, like, there's no way. Bro, I love you when you go to Japan, but for whatever reason, it's like you leave and immediately everyone wants a piece. Second trip is the second time you get this. It doesn't really matter. He literally said you spit the realest shit ever like 2 months ago. Yeah, I know. Which is why it's like odd that he's like, I mean, it's disappointing, but what are you going to do?
All right. I tried to wake him up. He rolled from one side to the other. He opened his eyes. He said, what are we doing? And I was like, I don't know yet. And then he's like, okay.
Well, our plan that we put together just got destroyed by a wave. This. Do you see that?
Yeah, there's a joke or two to be made. I'm not going to make them.
It's looking at the
weather radar?
Looking at the weather radar right now in Japan. It's there is a massive, terrifying cloud that is like directly around the area that we're supposed to be going to. Rain is about to hit hard. Send you a text. Let me know. I'm thinking. Jake is. We're gonna build an alternative ASAP. I've confirmed that Mark Zuckerberg is serious about fighting Elon Musk. He is now waiting for the details if Musk decides to follow through. The story speaks for itself. I met a spokesperson.
Sounds like a direct AI.
Dude, I love that. I love that. This is real. I love it, and I want it to happen. Anyway, look. A lot of people, as far as like the back and forth shit talking and whatnot, a lot of people are projecting when they fucking say, like, oh, these guys are just shitting on Kick because they can't get contracts or whatever. When I think the irony is that, like, as big streamers, as our peers, they know that, you know, if you're a fucking big streamer, you're a valuable asset regardless. Like, Kick would absolutely have no issue giving anyone and everyone a fucking contract like that. Okay? So they know better. And I think it's projection to say like, oh, it's because they're jealous and they want a contract, they can't get one, and that's why they're fucking shitting on Kick. When I don't want Kick to fail. I want Kick to succeed. As a matter of fact, if Kick succeeds, we all succeed. That's my assessment on the situation. So much so that I have a selfish perspective on it. So it's like really weird that the mechanism for, I guess, like justifying, or not justifying necessarily, but like the mechanism to basically try to create some more commotion, some more drama, and you know, send traffic down to the Kick pipeline is built around just like shitting on your friends. It's lame as fuck. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I guess, I don't know if it's, I mean, I know it's not I know it's not a contractual obligation, right? Like, obviously we joke about that, but it feels weird to see so many of your fucking peers literally like talk about you in a way where they're so different now all of a sudden. Like, okay, like, yeah, it's great. I want you guys to make money, but that's not going to change my attitude about, you know, what Stakes' involvement with Kick is, regardless of whether or not Kick survives and grows and thrives.
Dude, do you think Kick would give me a contract?
Maybe.
That'd be cool.
Dude, I've heard you say this so many times. You preface this comment every time with Kick is good for competition. They still put words in your mouth. Fuck all these streamers talking shit.
But for I don't think this is true. I think the reason that she mentioned him was because she was trying to farm clout and relevancy in a era where she doesn't really have any at the moment, like the Twitch space, you know, because she's been AFK so much. So she comes back and she just involves herself in the drama to be a part of the discussion still, so she can keep getting views and traveling and not really streaming much.
Right? That should not be.
It's smart. Like, I'm not trying to hate on her. Like, it's just, I think that's the actual reason.
That's a wild take. That's like people that Kick have to cause drama as per contract. I feel like, yeah, that's like, dude, what the fuck? That's a wild take. It's so ironic that a lot of these brain dish rumors call you fake, but you always stay true to what you believe and they switch up on you. I know. It's not a contractual obligation, but they're all doing it to legitimize themselves with Kick by hating on you and Poki because it's the cool thing to do and make you seem good for the Kick audience and the owners. Dude, it feels fucking weird, dude. It feels real weird. Like, I don't know. At least like with XQC, we've always fucking duked it out. You know what I mean? We've always had our back and forth and our scuffles. But like, it's like odd to see Amourant say that about Poki. Because content creators ultimately know, unless they're like fucking gross weirdos, that like Poki gets a lot of shit for no fucking reason other than just being a female content creator in the space. And being like an early female content creator in an otherwise like relatively misogynistic space. So when I see content creators like switch up like that, it just feels like, you know, you're just farming a little bit. Poki defended bikini streamers all these years. Yeah, that too. Like, I don't know. Nikki and Ben are beefing on Twitter. These guys all pay 20 grand in rent to sit inside their places and think about you. Please, God, go spend your money, you fucking loser streamers. Go visit your mama. Yeah, I don't know. Denying that Stake doesn't have incentive to get people to go there to increase traffic to their game-like components is the equivalent of plugging your ears and going la la la. Yeah.
It's a pretty good win-win for them.
It just gives there's, I don't know. I think the assessment against people like myself who have cultivated a long ass cultivated a long history of talking about politics and whatnot. For people like us, like, it's just you fucking pull the ripcord and everyone's gonna come. Like someone talked about a situation that they spoke about before with a person. What? Scroll on this. Elon accepted it. If this is for real, I will do it. What? What is going on? This is so sick. Oh my God. If they like gravely injure one another, that'd be so funny.
Who's penning 2x?
I don't know. Some random account that Elon is responding to. He does this shit all the time. Dude, my money's on Zuck. Like, it's bro, they're having a lizard off. It's like two absolute, like, barely fucking human, two barely human robot lizard aliens are trying to fight one another. And I find that particularly strange. But it's for our entertainment. Zuck is a lot shorter, but Elon is very out of shape. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but this fight wouldn't happen for like months, and they would both go on HGH and get really well trained. I don't know why I'm like rationalizing that.
This is a billionaire PR stunt. I'm convinced. I mean, yeah, of course. Do you think Amazon is more moral than Kick, in your opinion? I've thought about that a lot. Like, I think Amazon does more bad because Amazon is larger, for sure. No, I think Amazon does more bad overall, but percentage-wise, there's utility to e-commerce, whereas directly doing like an unregulated crypto gambling vice, bad per capita, I think Stake wins out that conversation. It's not, Amazon's product isn't delivering misery. Their mechanism for building out that product is the one that's unethical, is the part of the conversation that's unethical. Does that make sense? Like, let's say we live in a socialist utopia, okay, of your dreams. In that socialist utopia of your dreams, one way or another, some form of e-commerce or some kind of delivery system is still going to exist, right? You're still going to go and purchase food or whatever. Whereas that would be completely and utterly ethical and fine at that point, versus even if there was some kind of gambling, that in and of itself still would absolutely have the capacity to cause misery and harm. Hasan, you're boring Murat with this content. Yeah, he doesn't have to be here for this. I don't know. He's just like chilling.
Yeah. But also, gambling is entertainment. It's not necessarily the worst thing in the world. It's just the way they do it is the problem.
Yeah. Anyway.
Cool. All right, so what's the plan?
I'm waiting on Jake to come back to me. I'm waiting on Jake to come back to me right now with new plans.
Okay, so the plan is to wait for Jake to tell us the plan, then
Yeah, and then we link
and then
up.
we make moves. Are you like dressed and ready to go?
Yeah, we're letting him bake. It's Jake, and we're letting him fucking bake, baby.
You gotta do it.
I think we're overlooking Amazon's treatment of his workers if we're talking about the amount of suffering created. Wait, what? No, we're not. No, that's what I'm saying. It's not the output. the outcome of Amazon's existence that's a problem. It's the way that certain services and commodities are produced that is a problem. So, and I do think that overall, given Amazon's size and influence, I do think that Amazon is a worse company overall. Its impact on the planet by sheer volume is worse than a crypto gambling casino.
Okay, it's 11:42. Do we want to go do that ramen eating thing that you guys were talking about yesterday?
No, not today.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
Do you want to? Okay, you know what?
What?
Do you want to do the omakase thing?
No. No. I've worked at a gambling club in Sydney, and I can assure you that the pain it's causing.
It's Mr. Show.
The pain it's causing is fucking horrifying. The product itself, even when it's regulated, it's fucked. Yet alone, not being regulated. Okay. Let's lock and load. Hold on. Austin is here. Elon doesn't want smoke from the lizard. Yeah, I mean, the lizard has been working out a lot. Like, you gotta respect it. Oh, the goat. Look at this fucking fit, chat.
It's a little wrinkled, though, isn't it?
No, it's fine.
Yo. Dude.
Your
Your chat is frozen.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix it. I'm doing like 11 million different things right now. Hold on. That's why.
I can talk to them if you want.
Yeah. You talk to them, Mr. Show.
Yo, I just got back from breakfast in my hotel, and
Dude, his hotel is fucking insane, by the way.
you know, it's just a little thing.
It's insane.
So I went to this hotel. I went to breakfast, and I came in a little late, but they accommodated me, and the server was really nice, and he was from somebody just called me a wrinkly old gay. What the fuck are you doing?
The vibes are a little weird this morning.
A wrinkly old gay.
Everyone's just trying to be funny. Don't pay attention.
You know how much Botox I have in my face right now? There's no wrinkles. Anyway. What was I gonna say? Yeah, what the fuck's going on? I'm getting roasted. Jesus Christ. Oh, you know why? You're all in the United States. You're miserable. You miserable Americans. That's what you are. Bunch of miserable Americans and Europeans. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So I go to this restaurant, and the guy starts talking to me. He's from Saudi Arabia. So immediately I strike up a conversation because we're both Middle Eastern. And, and he, what do you call it? And so, I tell him I'm Lebanese. He's like, I would have never guessed. I'm like, no, seriously. And he's like, no, my God. And then he started speaking Arabic. I was like, whoa.
Did he call you bro?
No, he said, he called me Habibi, but he started speaking Arabic, and I was like, no, I mean, like, it's been a few generations. But anyway, we get to talking, and then he's like, wait, you look really familiar. And I was like, okay. I was like, maybe you know Twitch? He's like, of course I know Twitch. I'm like, okay, cool, Anyway, so I end up telling him, he's like, oh yeah, I love your show or whatever. He said he loved my show. And then he wants a picture. But then he gets in trouble. We take a picture, and then his boss gets mad at him. He gets in trouble with his boss. So then I made up a story, and I said that the reason we wanted to take a photo was because we were Middle Eastern brothers from the same country, and we wanted to take a photo of camaraderie. And so he DM'd me the photo on Instagram, and I replied with him. I said, "Oh my God, thank you so much for obliging and taking the photo with me. And I will see you soon, Habibi." So I hope.
The most unbelievable part about this, is that someone thought he was Middle Eastern.
No, he didn't know, but look, I could pass. But look.
No, you can't.
Look at the DM. Look at the DM.
Okay, bro.
Look, he said.
Yeah, but you already told us actively that it's a lie.
It's not. What do you mean it's a lie?
No, you told us that, like, the DM is a lie.
Yeah, of course it's a lie, because I had to cover for him.
You said it's a lie, and then you pointed to it and be like, "Here's the evidence."
No, wait, what? Do you think his boss is watching the stream? No, of course not.
Turns out. I mean, like, for a fancy hotel, that is a pretty bad look.
It is kind of a bad look, but what am I going to say?
Well, I'm sure they get celebrities.
It's unprofessional,
and,
but
yeah.
like it's okay. Like I don't care. Like,
but you love that shit.
He does, but like somebody. Who's
realistically,
who's actually legitimately famous might not.
Realistically, I was enjoying my breakfast, but you know, I'm not famous.
You are famous. Awesome. Hey, can we also talk about how your lobby's on the 50th floor?
Yeah, it's normal for luxury hotels.
It's crazy.
I've never seen that before.
When you go to a hotel, the reception is like right there, right? It's supposed to be, "Please, new cost score, thank you for the Titanic Subs." This fucking hotel that he's staying at is like so elevated.
Yeah.
Your ears pop when you're going up to the lobby.
Yeah. I'm trying to get to the lobby. It's like a mission. By the time I get to the goddamn lobby,
dude,
my
the
ears
service,
are fucked up.
the service is incredible. My room was being serviced, and I like went in there to to grab something real quick, and this woman who was cleaning the room was like,
"Is Will sleeping right now? By the way,
he texted me.
He's awake. No, he's.
I need a fucking I need a Sherpa, dude. I need a Sherpa to get up to the fucking lobby.
So the lady was cleaning my room, and she was like she was so apologetic that I came in and interrupted her servicing that I asked for, which I was like, "What do you know? It's okay, it's fine." Anyway, we hit it off. Man, we hit it off. She was like pointing, because I had underwear on the floor, and I was like so embarrassed. And she pointed to it, and she's like, I was like, "Oh, I'll get it." She's like, No, I'll get it. And I was like, "Okay." She's like, "No, I just wanted to ask your permission to touch your clothes." And I was like, "Oh my God. This is amazing!" Like the service is unbelievable.
Austin's just walking around this hotel getting people fired left and right.
No, I'm not asking. Like, you know, guys, why are you making it so fucking weird? Why you gotta make it so weird? Why you gotta make it weird? Oh, you don't wear underwear? Is that it? You don't fucking wear underwear?
No, they don't. They're never new.
You don't leave your underwear on the floor? Okay. You don't leave your underwear on the floor. No, we hit it off like in a friendly way. She told me about her son. She's got an 18-year-old son. She said he's way messier than I am. I said, you know, it was great. We had a moment. So anyway, they got to make everything sexual.
When have you been to another hotel where the lobby was that
high? Seoul, South Korea. My lobby was on the 40th floor there. The other place, what else? I think it's very common in Asia, I think.
Well, like, also the thing was that it was only a portion of the building was the hotel. That
Right.
like caught me off guard too.
Right. That's pretty normal. I think I don't know. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And everybody, like, I haven't even, look, can I be honest? I haven't complained one time.
About?
Nothing. I just can't, I literally, even if something went wrong, I couldn't complain here because everybody is so fucking nice. Like, there's nothing I could complain about ever in Japan because every single person is the nicest human being on the face of the earth, and I would feel too guilty to complain.
You know,
like, it's insane. The level of
He still finds a way to complain. Don't misunderstand.
No, not complain. I went to a gym this morning, and like the process to get in.
Was the gym nice?
Yeah, it was interesting. I accidentally wore my shoes in the locker room, and some guy just butt-ass naked came right up to me. He's like, "Yo, bro, take your shoes off." I was like, "Oh fuck, sorry." No, he was Japanese, but he spoke good English, and his just dick was just hanging out. He's like, "Yo, bro, you gotta take your shoes off."
Bro, I don't need to be a dick, but
No, I saw like a sculpture in there. It was just butt naked. I was like, "Oh my god, I've never seen a good-looking person naked in a locker room before." And I was like, "Oh my god." I was like, but it was insane. I was like, holy shit. But it was pretty cool. I mean, the guy took his shoes off, but see, normally that would piss me off. Like, if I was in somewhere else, but like, look, it was a pain in the ass to get in the gym and sign up. Like, the process was archaic, but you know what? I was like, normally Austin would complain in the United States, but here I'm like, you know what? I'm all about it. I'm all about the process, It's not the wrong way, it's the different way. It's their way, and I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to do it the Japan way, Because you have to understand, we're guests in somebody else's country. That's it. We're guests in somebody else's country, so...
I'm not talking right now because I'm like literally currently taking... I'm talking to both our Japanese fixer and also Jake at the same time because plans have changed.
But I mean, also you go to England, just fucking, I'll bitch about England all day long because they just do it wrong. You know what I mean? But like,
bro, we already won that battle.
What? The Revolutionary War? Yeah, I know. We did.
And then 1812.
And we did win the 1812 one. That's right.
Okay, you know what? Let's make moves. Let's get...
Are you sick and tired of listening to me talk? Is that what?
Let's get Will up and let's start making money moves.
By the way, thanks for the invite last night.
Dude, by the way...
Oh, did you have a great time without me?
We did. It was gay as fuck, too.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what?
It was a drag event.
Dude, I said it was a drag event. You said it wasn't.
I didn't realize it was the drag event. But listen, I mean, we didn't even interact with the drag component. We were there to figure it out. But hold on, listen. Here's where he's wrong. I told him he can come meet up with us whenever he wants. I asked him, Austin, do you want to come with us? You literally said you don't want to come with us, that you were going to tell us later. Can you defend our honor?
I did say that. I did say that.
We invited you to come with us.
There was no follow-up, except Will. Will, my good friend Will, Neff followed up and checked in on me. Hassan
So
Piker
there
did
was
not.
a follow-up.
Yeah, but you know what? It would be appreciative to hear it from Hassan every once in a while. Yeah. Thank you, Will.
He just yelled about how we literally went to a drag event.
You didn't let me
without him.
finish my story. You were straight-splaining. You didn't let me finish my story. I was going to get to my very good queer ally.
This motherfucker thinks he's a civil
My
rights
queer
icon.
presenting straight ally, Will Neff.
He thinks he's a civil rights icon.
I am.
Okay?
Yeah.
Straight up.
I'm always defending against. I'm always advocating for gay rights.
Can I get out of here? Or no.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off the fucking streaming equipment, and we're gonna move on. We're going to get fluffy pancakes.
Dude.
Madvin on the QR code.
What?
On your stream.
Yeah, on my
Oh.
stream.
Oh, Will. That's what happens when you bail on pancakes, Will.
Yo.
Listen, I didn't want to say anything.
Okay, let's hear it. I'm a bad guy. Fuck it.
But Austin's story is completely correct. And we were out there, and I was like, we should invite Austin. And Hasan said, I don't want that F word.
Yeah.
F-wording up
I knew it.
my good time. I'm at a drag dinner to stay away from gays.
That's it. Well, I mean, that's what he told me. He told me, and that makes sense. And I'm not even shocked because I actually saw the video footage of him doing it. It was unbelievable. There's
we're
video
live
footage.
streaming on my alt, Guzzle Guy 17.
Yeah, and Hasan was just hurling the F slur. Just hurling it. Just hurling it. With impunity. Just hurling it out, Murat.
I'm staying out of this.
Oh, because he knows. He was there. Murat was saying it too. They were taking turns with the F-slur cannon, just boom, boom. That's what they were doing.
Like a Roman candle.
Just, yeah. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's not true. Murat would never say it. Hasan? What?
I'm an ally.
I know, yeah. Murat's our greatest ally.
Number one, baby.
Yeah, yeah. That's right. I don't know how Hasan wears baggy clothes like this. I feel like I'm swimming.
The baggy clothes are fine. I was trying to figure out if I should wear like
I'm swimming in this.
full length pants or whatever because Will's wearing sweatpants and you're wearing sweatpants.
No, these are
but
fashion
I feel like it's
pants.
gonna be hot.
It is hot and it's big, and I feel like my underwear is riding up my butt crack and everything. It's
Bro,
like,
we gotta get you in on some like traditional Turkish pants.
Hey, by the way, I just want to say something. I never get any shit for wearing my tight Lulu pants. Any shit but from Hasan. But when I wear any outfit that he picks out for me, I get shit on relentlessly by the chat. Relentlessly.
That's a good thing. They're fucking weird shut-ins, dude.
They're weird shut-ins?
Did I see that someone called you a withered old gay?
Okay, man, you added adjectives
Withered
to something that wasn't
wrinkled?
even. They called me a wrinkled old gay. You added words.
Oh,
you added things.
I thought it was.
Did somebody call you a withered, pathetic loser, washed up old gay?
An old crone.
You know,
gay.
look, I'm gonna be an old gay one day. I will be.
Yeah.
Paying for sex.
What do you mean? Why would no?
What?
Why are you going to be paying for sex?
Because I'm gonna lose my hair. I'm gonna be bald.
No. You'll be a daddy then.
Oh, okay.
You just enter the next phase of gay.
Okay.
It's scary.
Oh.
One day you won't be a twunk anymore.
Am I a twunk right now? I'm a jock.
I'd say you're kind of a twunk.
I'll take it.
Because you present very. You're too cute to be a jock.
Really?
I would say you're a little bit of a twunk.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Because now you're jacked.
Am I?
You're jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is twink behavior,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
But yeah.
I'll take twunk. I prefer
One day you'll
twunk.
be a daddy.
Okay with it? Little silver fox.
Yeah.
Little silver fox, just big muscles. I'm okay with it. That's the thing. You do being gay. That's uniquely like you graduate into different tiers.
He's a withered old twunk. All right, enough. How are you doing?
I'm feeling really good. I've been acclimating to Japan. I love it so much.
I'm not gonna lie.
I went to the gym on my own.
We drank a lot last
Did you?
night. We drank a lot.
Well, I went to bed at like probably.
I didn't know that
1 a.m.
Jäger is a thing
in Japan. Yeah.
in Japan.
I didn't know either.
I was very surprised.
You're getting shots of Jäger?
When they started suggesting shots of Jäger.
Shots? Oh, Jäger. Oh, God, that's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, we were talking about last night.
Yeah.
Let's continue this conversation as we walk over.
Can I tell you before we go?
Let's go by train.
Best vanilla latte I've ever had from Starbucks in my entire life.
Did you go to Starbucks Reserve?
No, it's just a normal Starbucks.
Oh,
Grande
do you know
ice.
about the Starbucks Reserve?
No.
Do you like Starbucks?
I love Starbucks.
There is a 4-story Starbucks Reserve that is considered to be the best Starbucks in the entire world in
Really?
Tokyo. And it's supposed to be like
What is it? What is it with American companies like not making any good stuff in America?
Because no one gives a shit.
Oh. Yeah, it's true. They just fucking throw those Starbucks
No,
anywhere.
I get that.
They just like put them
They
in a
don't- they
grocery
don't-
store. Then
they
there's
don't
a
have
full one.
centuries of like, shame-based culture being like, you better make the fuck out of that latte.
Yeah, dude. Everybody's so polite.
Yep.
I can't stop saying it. Yeah. Everybody's so polite. Like it forces me to be. It makes me a better person. I'm a better person here. You know that. I told Hasan I haven't even thought about complaining. And if there was a problem, it doesn't matter because you know what? People make mistakes. People make mistakes. Doesn't matter if it costs me money.
He said he hasn't been complaining. Do we believe that? I mean, we've been with you this whole time.
I will say the only complaint I have about Japan.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you lie to me?
About what?
Did you actually take that cash out of an ATM or did someone give you that?
No, I
cash?
took out an ATM. Swear to God. On my mother's life.
Murat forced him to.
No, Murat didn't force me to. I just went. He said, "We gotta go get cash." I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it." And I went and got cash.
You said, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Yeah, I did. I went and got cash. Look, I was gonna say, the only complaint I have about Japan is the electric doors.
Oh,
They're very slow, very slow.
They are slow.
I've almost run into glass like a bird several different times.
That's insane.
Like several different times,
That's
I've almost just
insane.
walked straight into the
It's
glass.
gonna rain, by the way, Austin. I don't know if you have like any kind of gear for that situation, but we can get
white
you.
t-shirt not the best call for rain?
You dress me like this. I don't have rain. I mean,
Damn right, you look good.
I don't ever dress for the rain because I usually can find shelter.
I have a coat for you downstairs.
No, I'll just.
I said, damn right, you look good.
I meant like for the rain.
I'll just find shelter. That's what I'll find. We don't want to be walking outside a bunch, do we? We can just take cover at a Starbucks or something.
Yeah, thing says Japan.
All right.
This shirt is so wrinkled. Dude.
All right,
Are you gonna bring your glasses, Abi? The new glasses?
No, I have my regular.
How about an umbrella?
I don't know if I should bring this jacket, honestly. I think we can suffer in the rain together. It might be too hot. All right, I am swabbing over, and we're going. We're gonna go walk. Oh, by the way, at the top of the hour, we're swapping over the hour portion. Here's a 3-minute ad break. Yeah, see you on the other side. Yeah, see you on the other side. Where is it? Boom. There it is.